response teams. That's some kind of like class you can take. Like
So
anyone can fucking take it. It's like Cal something. And then
he's
like,
Tommy Lee Jones in Volcano.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Damn.
What a legend.
Sweet.
Dude, I'm still mind-boggling over $66 per day per DM.
Oh yeah,
that's actually really low.
And whenever he's actually called out, he gets free hotel room and free car and all that stuff. But like he's like, I can't tell anybody how much I get paid because it stuns them and it makes them so flabbergasted.
Scandalous.
It's just like, yeah, it's like he gets paid like so much money. The problem with that job is
you're on call wherever you go, right? And you gotta do whatever they do.
And when they call you, you are gone for 30 days minimum. And they can hold you for like ever. Like you just work it. But you do get paid an enormous amount. And then it's like time and a half after 8 hours and then double time after 12. And he's like, I always put on 14-hour days, like no matter what, that's a minimum. But it's like not necessarily working those 14 hours, you know, it's like
waiting around for the next thing to do.
Yeah. Taking a cat nap while you wait for something to happen.
I feel like I could last like a year and I'd be like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore.
So you say that,
you
but like
lose
the amount
too much of
money,
your life.
The amount of money, and also it's like
I've had a lot of money before. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
But like, it's also really depends on you hang out with people all the time, you know. You go out and have like social interactions.
Yes, I have a life.
Yes, you have a life. Well, like most of my social interactions are on Discord with all you guys.
Yeah, but you have a life too. You wouldn't have that life anymore.
Yeah, I would miss. I wish I had been doing it like months ago because it wouldn't have been much difference than now.
Yeah, I mean, now in COVID.
You gonna run the Discord bot again?
Yeah, probably.
Soundman. Put some Soundman on.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll run that.
There was also like.
I'm ready to go. I got everything up and running. So.
The hurricane like a year ago, where there was flooding.
I mean, I imagine you've got some pretty good job security, especially in California. Like you're gonna have fires every year for the next.
So he's actually never been here. He like constantly gets called to just because of the. So usually flooding and stuff, he's there for like 3 months, like almost every time.
Oh, got it.
And it causes a weird like set, and then he's home. So once you get home, you're off for a month, so you can't even get called for a month.
Yeah.
And then it like goes down the list. There's like a list of everybody, and they just go down the list and call everyone, and you can accept or decline.
Yeah.
And if you accept, you just like you go.
On the next flight out.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Okay, so last time
Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, you guys completed your Rumble Royale, and then you moved on to speak with Rodney. Rodney was very intimidated by John. He quickly rolled over and pretty much just told you guys what you wanted to know, and then issued his best. I don't even know if he used the term hacker, but his personal technical assistant, and just sent her with you guys to go find Darren. She seemed to know a lot more about the city than you guys did. She is local, although she doesn't talk very much. You guys kind of figured out where you needed to go on your own, using Andy's ability to converse with the city itself. Andy had his own little side scene that John kind of peeked in on because his character, has some spirit sight. Andy communed with what looked like a god or maybe something on the same footing, but it was a massive spirit. It immediately took to Andy, and they kind of came to an agreement to help each other. That agreement was, Andy, do you remember?
That I was going to help it get out of here, off the plane.
Yes. Yes, and in exchange, it was going to
I don't remember.
help you find Darren.
Help us find the guy. Yeah.
So it gave you several tarot cards, which materialized. It also listed off quite a few notable individuals in the city that it believes may or may not know where Darren went. I believe you wrote all those names down, but I can go over them again if you guys want me to.
Damage
I'll do it for
fix.
prosperity's sake. Where is it? So people who may know where Darren went was Jebediah, the King of Hearts, Morningstar, and the Unaligned. And then she went on to say, didn't have a gender, so gender neutral, went on to say, there are keys to finding Darren, and the keys are the house, the chef, the gunslinger, and the builder.
And something with the shadow.
And the shadow, yes, or his shadow, I think is what she said.
His shadow.
So the first list is real people. The second list was kind of vague. It was like typical spirit mumbo jumbo. So you guys need to kind of interpret that part.
How much XP are we at right now?
You ask that every week.
I know, and I always forget to write it down.
I'm at
Cosmos has the total.
16 Mage experience. I think that's what we've got since the swap.
Dom and Cosmos, did you guys get around to spending your 10 old experience?
I
Yeah,
have one old XP left.
I have
That's
I'm going to
12.
encourage you to spend that.
I have 12 old XP.
You guys need to spend that XP. Because I don't want to keep track of that, and it's going to confuse me and fuck shit up. So
I
you
have
guys
it
should
on my sheet.
try and dump that into whatever you think makes sense.
Can 1 XP buy some fame? That's what we talked about.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think one might. Hold on a sec.
I'm pretty sure it goes.
Or
It's
go to look at
it's
the-
1 to 3, and it's 1 for 1. That's for fame. Fame is a 1 to 3 dot, and then it costs 1 of the old XP to get 1 dot in merits.
Yeah.
I thought merit was a better exchange, but okay, yeah, all right, fine. It's 1 XP. You get 1
Of the
fame.
old-
That
of the
totally
old
makes sense.
There, I'm putting one. I'm using my last old XP on fame.
It's really like
so it's
how famous do you want to be? That's the
I just got 1 XP left, so I'm using the last
so
one.
every dot of fame
Well,
you
and
have
you can do.
gives everybody a bonus 1 to their socialize roll to know who you are.
Also, you can do what Landon was talking about, where if you want to add a caveat to your fame, like extreme sports or Daredevils or whatever it was
Yeah,
going
you
to
kind of like specialize your fame.
Oh, my fame is within Anarchy
count-
99. Within.
Right. Okay.
within-
Well, I would do something a little more broad than that, because what it does is, if they're not a part of that category, then it's -1, and if they are a part of that category, then it's +1.
I would
Meaning
be
that
like
if you
it'd be
only
like
have 1 rating,
extreme stunts.
or like
goes-
adrenaline junkies or something.
Could he do something as big as the underworld?
I think that's too big. That's too.
Yeah, that's
That
probably
could
too
be
big.
that's
You're right.
too much different stuff.
Yeah.
That
Because that's like
I would
crime.
if you
that's
said like
crime
criminal
lord and that type
underworld.
of stuff.
If
Yeah,
you
that
said
type of-
criminal underworld, I would say yeah, that's fine. but just Underworld's maybe a little too vague. I'd want like at least one more descriptor.
I'll think about that later. Well, let's move on.
Because Underworld could be like the fucking shade. Like. Okay, so Andy was able to establish a pact with this powerful spirit. In exchange, she gave him some information. Damn it, I keep doing that. It gave him some information. And I have a note here that says that it does not have a gender. And I keep fucking it up. Correcting myself. Anyway, so you guys get it. You know, Andy's got space magic, so he like relatively quickly was like, I think we need to go to Darren's tower, and I want to go there right away. I want to beeline to that. You guys decided that rather than go through the front gate of the inner city, you were just going to go over it.
Well, specifically, we had to leave a path open because we're going to have the biggest celebration of the millennium at Darren's tower. It's the only place fitting for such a celebration after the Rumble.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. The reason you had to do the ramp was to create a way for others to get to the party.
Yeah.
And I think you put a sign there.
I made a giant flashing neon sign with an arrow that points at Darren's tower that says "Party here."
Yes. Well, that was a part of the paradox explosion, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the thing that caused the paradox. But I can't remember if it was an arrow that said "Party here" or if it was a giant statue of money.
It was a ramp.
Well,
made of neon signs.
fortunately, yeah. Well, you were trying to increase the size of the hillside so that it looked like they just like constructed the wall really poorly.
Yes.
Which is fucking hilarious. And I wanted that to be a thing, but unfortunately, the paradox rating that you rolled,
paradox wills, yeah.
Yeah, like your spell imploded and then created this other effect. There are some of them where your spell would have still happened, but in this particular one, it does not.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that sign is not there. But I think you put another sign at the first ramp, is what I was getting at.
Yeah, I did.
So you guys made the jump. Once again, Teddy, just a fantastic driver and, legend. Managed to jump the car 50 feet into the air over the wall, and then rather than just free fall to the ground and die, ended up instead driving it through a building, and then out onto, was it like a billboard, and then transitioned onto the street after that, I think. You guys were on a roll. You were flying through the city. Am I forgetting? Did you do a spell, Landon? Or no, you're John.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
No, I mean you killed a bunch of bikers that tried to like chase you guys out of the arena, which I did kind of skip over. So yeah, you killed a bunch of dumbasses in the beginning. Yeah, so you're on a roll, you're ready to go, and then Dom gets this crazy look in his eye, and yeah, it's like I'm trying to describe it. So it's like white noise, like you guys like hear and see like static. It's really loud, and it's not like painful, but it like is like unnerving. It gets colder. You're all like still in the car, but it doesn't feel like you're moving anymore. And yeah, Dom's hands are like black and bleeding.
Bleeding.
I think one of your hands was already black, but now both of them are black and they're bleeding.
Yeah, bleeding through my PPE even. So I think I like pull off my yellow leather glove and kind of shake it, and blood pools out at the bottom in long strings.
And splatters all over the windshield.
All over the windshield. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like weird. You guys, the static like kind of fades, and you guys are like blinking, like you couldn't even see each other. Andy, you can't. This isn't true for you because you have spirit sight on. So none of this is necessarily true for you. And yeah, and then like it's your vision kind of comes back, and you're in the car, but it looks like there's like really thick fog all around the outside of the car.
Okay.
The lights of the city, the noise, all of that's gone.
Sure.
Andy, you feel like you're in like cityscape.
Okay.
It feels like you're. Yeah, that's the easiest way to describe it. You can see a little bit farther, and you did not get like static vision. It looks like the streets are like cleared out, like everyone's just like disappeared suddenly. You're also not like in front of Darren's mansion. You're like just pulled over on the side of the street, like wherever this effect was climaxed.
Okay.
There's also like fucking spirits everywhere. Yeah.
I look around in the car. I see. What's her name?
Martin.
Martin. See Martin. I'm like, what did you do?
I think I fucked up is what I did.
Looks like it. Can I tell that we're in the spirit world? Are we in the spirit world?
Yeah. Or it seems like somehow you guys got like transported into the spirit world is what it seems like.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're I don't think we're where we're supposed to be.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
We're not in Kansas anymore. I think we've passed through the gauntlet. Can
What's
I
that?
try to like? How the hell would I understand this? I understand like alternate dimensions, pocket planes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I have like a solid handle on what's just happened, so I'm just like staring out the window, confused.
It looks like you're still. It looks like you're in. That's why I said the cityscape. It's like you're in the same spot you were, but you're just there in the spirit world somehow.
Okay.
And you didn't
Are they
feel
the same
like a
place?
spell casted on you necessarily. I mean, you know, Dom just casted a spell, but you didn't like feel an effect come at you.
Right.
And to answer your question, Landon, if you're asking like through Andy as a vehicle because he has all the space stuff,
Yeah,
yes,
just
you're in
like
the same
same
spot
place.
spatially.
So like, they're overlapped.
Yes. Which is very much how the cityscape worked when you were interacting with it before you even had spirit. It was like a mirrored version, for the most part.
Right. Okay. You said there's spirits everywhere?
Yeah. Give me a occult roll, but you can add your dot and spirit to it.
Okay. I have 2 dots in spirit now. As of
Ooh,
end of last
nasty
session.
man.
Yeah.
Both those dots.
Sweet. I'm gonna roll a whole 2 dice. Oh yeah. I got a success.
You go,
One
boy.
success American.
Okay, that gets you there. They are acting erratically. I mean, you've like. So yeah, I mean, you like regained your memories, so the RP's a little weird, but like, yeah, like assume that you know a hell of a lot more about spirits than you previously did because you're not
So-
really that person anymore.
Not really, because I still have a cold 0. That's the thing. Like I have I have dots in spirit, but I don't have any in cold.
Okay, but in reference to like how Weaver spirits interacted in that spirit realm that you were in, because that's your only frame of reference.
Right.
So I guess no matter what, they'd look like they were acting erratically to you, because
yeah,
Weaver
because they're
spirits
not.
are the
They're not
opposite
them.
of that.
Right.
But yeah, they're like eating each other, and like there's big ones, like medium-sized ones that are acting erratically, which is like kind of scary. They're not like human-shaped or like machine-shaped. Some of them are like weird stuff.
Yeah.
There's like Banes here, which you may or may not know what that is. It's like
Probably not.
a type of entity that lived in the cityscape that the city told you to like stay away from no matter what. Like, you know, the big bad kind of thing.
Sure. Okay, so like, I'm probably feeling like we've just like fallen into the crazy world with all the bad things. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty tuned
we're
down.
in some kind of hell now.
Sure.
So I'm like, something is wrong. We are not supposed to be here. We're not where we were. I like pointed all the spirits, assuming you guys can see them. I'm like, those. I don't know what's going on, but those creatures are dangerous.
I just start opening fire.
Are you shooting with your magic shotgun?
I'm just like unloading with my fucking gun.
I know, but are you using your magic gun, or are you just shooting regular
magic
guns?
gun? No, I'm just shooting my like plasma. Like going with my normal gun.
my
Okay.
normal plasma sci-fi gun.
Just like through the roof of the car? I mean,
No,
I
I'm
assume
like,
you
you know, I'm like leaning out the window. No, I'm just like shooting through the car. No, yeah, I'm like, you know.
Okay, so you're like, I mean, you can't see what he's talking about, but I guess you can't see at all. So yeah, Landon just starts, or John just starts like shooting plasma rounds into the fog.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe he sees him, Andy.
That's all right. He's just spraying wildly.
I mean, there's a lot of spirits. Maybe he can see them. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. All right.
I can
stick my
see
fingers in my
and
ears.
hit. I can see and hit spirits.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, do you have actual spirit though, or do you just have some weird?
Oh no, I have the
thing.
suit. I'm wearing the suit.
But you don't have any occult.
So John doesn't have any occult.
Oh my god.
I don't know about that.
So it does work.
It's the host.
it-
It's the host
it-
body.
It does work.
It works. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
works. It's dumb, but it works.
It's how
there's
it's
other
how it
characters.
works. Yeah, it's
I
how
don't
it
know.
works.
More shenanigan-y characters have set a precedent for this type of thing already.
All right.
Okay, so yes, you can see them, although you don't actually have spirits, so you can't like see through the fog.
No, I'm just shooting. I just like if I can see them. I shoot.
But yeah, if you could actually see past this like visual block, then you could see them and you could shoot them. Which means that the rounds that you're firing are actually live, which means that you probably do catch a couple spirits. So yeah, I mean, Andy, he like some of
I'm
these shots
literally
land. And
just strafing into the fog.
Are
Yeah.
you like just destroying the like canopy of the car also?
No, I'm like leaning out the window.
Okay.
You said there's dangerous things out there, so I just
Yeah.
I make sure they know I'm the dangerous thing out there.
I like put my fingers in my ears.
It's not like would it be loud? It's like plasma.
it's
heated
loud-ish.
plasma. It's like heated.
Yeah.
It's like a zip noise,
All right.
Is what
it's
I-
not like a
not like
it's
a
not
bang.
like a shotgun.
Yeah,
All right.
it's like plasma bolts.
Okay. I shrugged. I'm like, wow, cool.
Wonder if there's
John's on
anyone
it.
who- Wonder if there's any.
They don't. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they don't care about it at first, Andy, and then like 2 or 3 of them like
someone gets
evaporate,
hit.
Yeah.
and they move away from the car.
They don't go, this human doing something stupid, and then one of them just gets fucking hit.
Also, like it's like they're like strangers in a strange land too, so like
Right.
no,
They don't know what's going on.
They don't know what's going on. Yeah, like
Right.
yeah, they probably look like they didn't care, and then one of them dies, and yeah, they like scatter. Other than like the really big stuff, but Landon manages not to hit any of that yet.
The fuck is this, bro?
I'm like, all right. Well, it's working. I'm like, we need to get out of here.
Oh, God.
I don't know if George got to see that.
I didn't.
I think you might have. Hold on.
When was this?
There you go. I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure we showed you because it was that night.
When was this?
This was the night we were drunk.
Oh my god. No, there were a bunch of these that were fucking lights out.
That's the best one. That's the best one.
That one is pretty good.
God, there's so much wrong in that, bro.
My favorite one was did this nipple make me look fat?
What?
Also, George, I don't think saw the picture that I took of him and Talon.
Oh no. Me and Talon are really close.
You just derailed the session.
I know.
Yeah, you did.
It's alright, I'll repost it.
That'll fix it.
There you go. It's in the general chat again.
You posted this last week.
Why do I
know,
look?
but he didn't see it. George
Oh.
didn't see it.
I look so weird. What? I look like a
You were
cartoon
fucking
character.
drunk. You were drunk. I
You
took
look
the
high
picture
as
at just
fuck.
the right time.
I wasn't even smoking weed.
Roseanne was very happy you drank that whole bottle of wine.
I had some help.
Okay. I did derailed. We're back.
All right, we're back. So yeah, Landon's shooting plasma rounds into the air. Andy's like, "Shit's fucked up. We shouldn't be here." He looks concerned. What are you doing, Dom? What are you doing, Cosmos?
I lean over to Tim. Is your character's name Tim? Andy?
It is.
I lean over to Tim and I sort of talk, interrupted by the plasma blasts every half second or so. Didn't you make the car a ghost? Can't we just ghost back?
I just like stare, and I think about that, and I keep staring. I'm like, I don't know what you mean.
I don't know either. Can you make the fog go away? Or are we in like a Rudolph situation?
Do I see the fog? I guess I see it because I have my normal eyes also, right? I just can see through it because I got.
You still see fog. It's just that you can see quite a bit farther than they can.
Sure. Okay.
No, it is like, out to like 30, 40 feet away, your sight eventually drops off as well. It's just that theirs is like much before yours.
Gotcha. No, not so much. We should.
So we are in a Rudolph situation.
I don't know what that is.
We can't see shit. We need a light to guide our way. I crack my bloody fingers. Blood spurts out of the edge of my gloves.
That's
Like-
disgusting.
Do you need a bandage
Or
or 10 bandages?
you got any like duct tape so I can just tape the end of my gloves closed?
No.
Oh. Do I have duct tape?
That seems like something you'd have.
It does seem like something I'd have, but we were stripped of our possessions in the.
You got all your stuff back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I look at Dom's hands briefly with my medicine 1 and attempt to assess how badly injured he is.
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
I'm picturing like
you actually look at his, like you take his glove off and look at his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the worst case of
Is it like
frostbite you've ever
necrotic?
seen.
It's like necrotic.
Frostbite? It's like bleeding frostbite?
It's like bleeding, cracked, black flesh.
Oh,
It's really bad. I mean,
like-
his ag damage is all in his hands.
yeah. I'm like, how are you able to move your hands? This is incredibly bad.
He's not.
I haven't been able to move my hands. I've just been taking my gloves off with my teeth.
Like,
Speaking of which, can you put them back on?
that's probably not for the best. I like start looking around underneath the seat and shit for like a bandage.
You're wearing your suit, Dom?
Yeah, I am wearing my suit.
God, so you guys just like a car full of sci-fi people? That's fucking hilarious. I need to remember that.
My suit looks like a English greatcoat.
Yeah, you look normal. Well,
I look
yeah,
pretty crazy.
you look like you're wearing clothes, but yeah, like Dom is Riddick. Sorry, God damn it. Teddy is Riddick. Dom is like a sci-fi man, and
I
you,
made myself.
Landon?
I tried to make myself look exactly like the clip art.
I look like Bane.
Like Bane?
Yeah, like
Like
I've got that like
reach out and
long
give a
coat, the
backbreaker.
long coat, but I have like the sci-fi armor underneath the coat.
So you are wearing the same armor as Cosmos, or
Yeah.
the same coat rather.
No, his coat is way more fabulous than my coat.
Wait,
Is it the same coat? Oh,
it's
fuck,
the same
no, I
guy in both
I gotta-
movies.
Is
It's
it?
probably the same coat.
No, it's not the same guy.
It's the same actor.
No, it's not.
No, not.
No.
Really?
It's not Vin Diesel. Yeah, not in Riddick. No, Riddick and Bane is from Batman.
Isn't that Tom
right.
Hardy?
Sorry. What am I thinking of? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
Bane is Tom Hardy. You were thinking Riddick and
The other guy. No, because you
the
said
other guy.
Dom.
Yeah,
I'm
that was my
drunk,
bad.
So yeah.
nice. I was drunk. God damn it.
You get drunk?
It is the same jacket. Well, it's kind of the same jacket.
It's kind of the same jacket.
Mine is
I
mean,
exactly that
His
jacket.
has fur trim. Yours doesn't. All right, settled.
Does my Bob Ross acting suit like medicine my hands? Does it spray Neosporin
I
on
was
them?
gonna say, do you have any medicine?
I mean, I don't. I have
Your suit-
0 medicine ranks.
Okay. I mean, yes, there is like some amount of like, like your AI is like, so every mistake comes with just a simple solution, and yours is that you need to get your hands checked out. You maybe need to go to a hospital. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm like, thanks, Bob Ross. Do you have any? No, I called him Houston. Thanks, Houston. Do you have any gauze?
I might be able to make something. Do you have any cloth?
I have my old jumpsuit.
That'll work.
Here, just rip the arms off.
Are you like wearing it underneath the suit?
I think I'm wearing it over the suit.
Okay, that's fine. That also works.
So I just
You
pull-
say just take the arms off, and the arms just like just like disappear into the power armor. So now you're in like a sleeveless.
I'm wearing a
jumper,
sleeveless custodian's
power armor.
outfit.
Oh, you're starting to look awesome. This is just gonna get better.
Your
and better.
custodian of cyborg arms.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, it just like gets sucked into the suit, and then like a little like square shaped, cleaned like versions of your suit like get dispensed out of your palm.
Okay. Like, hey, hey, Tim, could you help me out here? And I kind of like hold
Yes.
I hold the cause towards you with the clubs that are my hands.
I like just bandage your hands into like white mittens.
Yes. Well, probably pale green mittens.
Yeah, pale green mittens.
I look like I'm wearing surgical scrubs on my hands.
Hey, that is solid. Give me a medicine roll, Andy.
Hell yeah. What's the what do I get besides medicine?
I'll give you a +2 because that was sweet.
I mean, do I get a stat?
Well, it's medicine plus intelligence, I believe.
That's what I want. Thank you.
While they're rolling, are we assuming the hacker girl is still with us, or is she not here?
Yep, she's just sitting in the car. She doesn't talk, but the dog is like, this is pretty dangerous.
Wait, the dog's talking?
Yeah, he like looks at you. He's sitting in like the driver's seat and is like, I don't know if like we're on like the material plane anymore.
Yo, man.
Somebody,
Do you guys see
somebody
this dog
remind me
talking?
if sevens are successes.
Is it just me or is this dog talking?
No, the dog's talking.
The dog's talking. I don't think sevens are successes anymore.
It's 8 only. Okay.
It's now, yeah, unless
Alright.
you have a spell or something.
I don't. All right, I got one.
Okay, you bandage his hands. Seeing as the only way those things are going to heal is naturally, you are setting him on the right path.
All right.
Yeah, the dog's like, yeah, I can talk. I'm like as smart as a human.
Yo,
And
that's
then,
cool, man.
Like, he gives you like a look that maybe implies that he's smarter than a human.
Sorry to interrupt. How much ag damage did I take to my hands? Because I've got the ag damage from the first time I paradoxed, where I just absorbed it, but I don't have it for the time that I just let it go.
All of it's on your hands, and it is predominantly from the first time. But didn't you have like 4 ag damage or something?
No, I had 1 ag damage.
Oh, that's right. You healed a bunch of it
Yeah, I did.
because you're a ghoul now. Okay,
am a ghoul
yeah, I
now.
forgot about that. Small addendum. His hands weren't quite as bad, but yeah, it's still in his hands, and they still look
Yeah.
like shit.
They were
Gotcha,
still
gotcha.
pretty fucked. Okay.
It's still 1 ag damage in one part of his body, so it looks
Yeah.
awful.
So yeah, they look all fucked up, all burned.
Yeah. Like we should probably think about like an exit strategy here, guys.
Yeah. Well,
Yo, you tell me where to drive, I'll drive, man.
A Rudolph situation. That's what I was saying.
Who's Rudolph?
I point at Tim with my clubbed hands.
like my name is not Rudolph. I think what he's saying is that we are lost in the fog and need a
guide.
light. Yeah, a guide.
A light.
Well, let's see. Maybe I can help.
Teddy Money turns on the floodlights on the car.
That's
The
Is-
flamethrower.
is this
the
enough light?
flamethrower extends from the right side of my suit, and I
you gonna burn all the fog off.
I just start blowing fire fucking everywhere out there.
The light actually does help. Just so
Nice.
you guys know. So
Okay.
it does illuminate more.
All right.
Do we have a hood ornament?
Oh, we definitely gotta have a hood on it. That'd be cool.
I think you guys got to think about that one more. That's got to be
Dude,
right.
Teddy Money already wants this talking dog as the hood ornament. He's
We
so
can put
enamored.
the talking dog as the hood ornament.
No,
It's
like
like
a
a statue
statue
of
of
the
the dog,
Oh, a
not the
statue.
actual, not the actual dog.
Yeah, the dog will be the mascot
Yeah,
quickly.
he talks, dude. That's enough.
I haven't figured out a voice for him yet, so that will eventually be a thing. Try not to let the continuity hurt anybody.
Don't worry, we have a non-talking girl in the back seat, and we're just talking to her dog, so no worries.
The ones
Yeah,
that you
I
should
love
hear.
the picture of this dog.
I don't feel like Tim is super prepared for like how to get out of a pocket dimension that's not the one he's familiar with, because doesn't really know about pocket dimensions that much.
You want to give me a little? You want to read the wind a little bit? You want to read the bones? You got space
Yeah.
and spirit combo. That's
Yeah.
pretty
I mean,
good.
I've got the spheres. I just don't have the knowledge. So like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna kind of like, I don't know.
You're trying to feel out the
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a sense of like where are we and like how do we get out of here? Like how do I find an exit?
Okay, yeah, you're sending out a little pulse.
And I'm gonna attempt to start the car while he's doing that.
The car starts. The car does, when it turns on, it's like, oh, what are you guys doing?
Yo, Money.
What are you doing?
The
I
car
just
talks?
revved the engine. It's Teddy Money, yo. Of course he talks.
Right, the car's name is Teddy Money too.
It's like, hey, what do we? How come you guys can hear me now all of a sudden?
Oh.
We had a bad trip.
Like that like piece clicks in my brain when I hear that. Spirits. Something to do with spirits. We're in some kind of spirit world.
Spirit world.
Some kind of spirit world.
Yo,
Hey,
Teddy Money, where are we at?
Yeah, it's a good idea. The car knows.
We're where we've always been. We drove here.
Not you, Teddy Money. I'm talking to the other Teddy Money.
Hey, Teddy.
Hey, where we at, man?
I don't know. I mean, where I thought we're where we were. Where we're at. Our location hasn't changed. Longitude, latitude's the same.
Why does it look so funny in this Twitch?
The the dog's like. I think the real question that we need to ask ourselves here is
Why are you wearing that?
not
Shirt?
where are we,
But when are we?
where were we brought, but what was brought here, and what's here. Maybe that's the answer to this riddle.
Well, I can tell you one thing that got brought here. It's a ton of fog.
He looks at you, or the dog looks at you, and it feels like it's condescending.
Listen, all the other NPCs are condescending to me. Why shouldn't the dog?
He's
Yo.
kind of like, he looks at you and gives you like a weird look, and then looks at Andy like, is this guy like serious? It's all just like eye language. He doesn't talk at all.
I'm like not paying attention to the dog. I'm staring at the window.
Oh, okay. He's sad. The dog's sad.
Well, that's his problem.
He remembers that he's a dog again.
No
No matter how smart you be, no one will ever care because you're a dog.
The social pecking order is me and him vying for the bottom.
Wow.
I mean,
He tried to edge up one and realized he was a dog.
Oh. It's okay. He's a good boy.
Yeah, you like nonchalantly pat his head.
like, fuck. Somehow acutely aware of the meta social hierarchy that I've just fallen down.
dog, you so smart. Why don't you just tell us instead of asking more questions?
Because I'm not a what's the word he's gonna use? I'm not a medium. So
I'm not a medium either. I'm wearing a large.
Wait. Dog, what's your name?
Ooh.
I'll have to get back to that next week.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, can you see through the fog?
No.
No? Dang. I was
No,
hoping
not
to
at all.
strap you to the hood of the car. I mean, all roads lead to Rome, right? If we just start driving, won't we get to where we're supposed to be?
Andy, do you want to roll that spell?
Yeah.
While the dialogue continues.
I don't really like. I don't really know what it is that I'm trying to do here, but I think I'm trying to like. I think I'm trying to like rediscover the fundamental theories of like the like model of the spirit, or like the spirit world versus like the mortal realm and the gauntlet, like from base principles by like using magic. Just by like, trying to like feel out the nature of like space. And
you're gonna be self-taught.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna let it. You're essentially you want to like get a lay of the land. That's like what you're going for. I'm pretty sure there's even a spell that's kind of along those lines.
Yeah. I'm trying to do a bigger version of that, I think. So, what should I roll a spellcast?
Yeah, and then go ahead and attach any accoutrement you want. And if you're going for like huge radius, then you maybe do want to like spend mana or something here.
Yeah. I guess I'm going for the radius of the city because that's kind of like it's kind of the scope that I think in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can we get a rough figure, Cosmos? Do you know approximately how many, like roughly what the inner city of LA is?
What do you mean in terms of size?
Yeah, size
Yeah.
wise.
Are you just talking about downtown, or are you talking about LA County?
Yeah, do you think it's like 30 square miles, 40, 50?
Like downtown or LA County?
Let's say downtown.
Downtown? It's only like 10 by 10 tops, dude. It's
Okay.
probably smaller than that.
Okay, so that's what we're working with at this point, because the outer city is. I mean, you can encompass that as well if you wanted, Andy, but the city proper is
5
here.
miles squared, 4.738
Okay, let's say it's 10.
of downtown.
Maybe this one's a little bigger.
Yo, advanced scale does not encompass this.
It's too big for that?
Yeah, advanced scale is not advanced enough.
Yeah, but this is like a fairly narrow effect. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not trying to
Alright.
you're not trying to cast a spell on all of this.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
You
I'm
know
not
what I
trying to
mean?
like make an effect that's persistent on the
You're just
the
trying to
city of
like
LA.
see it, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot lower.
I'm just gonna roll like my base plus my entries, and you can tell me if it's enough.
Yeah. I'll just freeball it.
Looks like 2 plus 1 reroll. Three. I got 3.
Okay. I'll say that's enough. I was gonna say like 3 or 4.
Alright.
All right. So, yeah, it's the city. It's the same layout. It's identical. It's not like all. How do I explain this? Not all of it is in the cityscape. So like, there's pockets.
Mhm.
So there's parts of it like where you guys are right now, where it's like entirely enveloped in the cityscape. Um, and then there are other like I think it's like a cheetah print, and like the
Okay.
orange is like where it's not, and the black spots are where it is.
Okay.
So it's kind of like this weird serpentine pattern through it that does. It's like, so the areas where it isn't are maybe smaller than the areas where it is, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Okay. So I'm getting the sense that like we haven't actually gone anywhere, but like something is spilled into the city.
Yes, it's like
Okay.
very clear to you with both sites active that it's both things occurring at the same time in the same space, because you have the
Okay.
space to be able to quantify that, and you
Sure.
have the spirit to know like what the difference between material spaces and immaterial spaces.
Okay. I think about this for a while, and I get my senses sort of lined up in my head, and then I clear my throat and I look around and I'm like, okay, well, it seems like our friend here has broken space, and something has intruded from outside of this world. But the good news is, if we drive carefully, we can get where we're going.
Everybody revs the engines.
What about closing them?
I don't have an answer for that yet. Maybe with some more time to think.
We'll percolate on
and
it.
some help. Some help, yes.
I realize now that I have both Occult 1 and Spirit 1. So I'm probably not as brain dead about this situation as I think I am.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have spent my old XP. I only have new XP.
I want to plot out a course to Darren's tower that circumvents these patches of spirit world extrusion into reality, and I will chat about it with the car. Be like, hey, Teddy with wheels, we need to go here. We're going to avoid these blocks, etc., etc. And since Teddy with the wheels always gets where he's trying to go because he has magic, or it has magic,
Yeah,
I think
let's
that we're going
do
to get
it.
there.
Yep. It'll figure it out.
That's right.
Okay, so the goal is to try to avoid the places
Yes.
that do have spiritual.
Yes.
You want to go around them. Okay. And you're trying to go to the tower still?
I think so.
So the way the
Okay.
Fate one works is you tell it where you want to go, and we get there unharmed. Not necessarily it goes the best way, but
Oh, okay.
it gets you to your destination unharmed.
So it doesn't even need my help. Like we could just be like, take us to the tower. And
That's what I was gonna say like 25
minutes.
minutes ago, but I held back and I.
Oh, you should have said
it. I
it.
was just gonna say like, isn't our car just drive wherever we want it to? But
Yeah, I thought it was just successful at getting to somewhere. I didn't realize it was like without harm.
I mean, that is not completely uncontested. So
That's fair.
it's not like
That's
it's an
Perfect
infinitely powerful
Yeah.
magical effect. It
It's
can
just
be countered.
it is powerful, but it's not.
It,
Yeah,
power
infinitely.
level on that spell is high,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it isn't like there are
Right.
things that don't necessarily care how many successes you spent on the car.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
I don't know if I can guarantee that we get there without an incident either, but I can certainly help steer us around the most crazy hordes.
I'm still hanging out the window, just fucking flamethrower.
Shooting at shit.
And I've decided on Terminator 2 plasma sound effect, which I put in the general chat.
Okay, now we all gotta go click on it.
Yep.
Okay, I like it.
Okay. It's like a
classic.
deeper version of Halo.
Yeah, the classic.
Oh yeah, the triple one is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It gets me hard every time.
Oh yeah, when it kills more shots, it just gets better.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Teddy Wheels responds in kind. It's like, hey, all right, we're going to the tower. Okay, let's go.
Let's do this,
and
Teddy
you drive.
Monies.
You're like not driving the car right now.
The car is driving itself.
Yeah.
But it would feel like he's driving the car.
I mean,
because it's two Teddy Monies driving, as Teddy Monies would drive.
Are you implying that Teddy Money is perfectly in unison with himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I think that just because the car is also named Teddy Money doesn't mean that they're the same person.
That's true.
The car has a spirit. That's.
But
I was gonna say that you guys did use mine to like copy his brain and like give it to the.
My suit is still plugged in
Because you
Next
could
up.
do that. It's not that that's impossible.
It's true.
It's just
It's true.
you guys didn't do it.
It's
We
just not a
will.
thing that I know.
We will.
But yeah, I mean, it drives well, but yeah, there are times when like the gas pedal depresses and you didn't like depress it. It's you maybe realize that the car's like kind of driving itself.
Oh, with the
It's
amount
all
of
the
drive I have,
I'm also like having a conversation with the car that's audible to you guys.
But yeah, so it drives for a little bit. Landon, are you just like still shooting while driving?
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay. Andy, give me a perception roll.
I'd probably slow down to shoot only things that I can see.
Can't see a ton.
Yeah, but I mean, like if I see something, I'm gonna shoot it.
What a gesture!
Yeah,
of
until
extreme
I'm told that
self-control.
this is not dangerous, then I'm okay. We can stop. I was just told it's dangerous out here.
I mean, you've been shooting for 5 minutes straight, and nothing's like approached it at all or attacked at all.
Then I feel like I'm doing my job. I am
Everyone's
succeeding.
just carrying
I
on
am
conversation.
succeeding.
It's just fucking bow, 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 bow. Okay, sick. So yeah, you're doing that.
Eventually, I just like get back in the car, and I'm just like, I think I got them all.
I'm sure that you've done a great job. Thank you.
Okay,
Like,
if you stop shooting and get back in the car, then yes, Andy, your role's still relevant. They're
I
the
perceive
spirits
twice.
aren't. Yeah, they're not really. Even like the big ones are kind of like moving away at this point because they
Okay.
eat the little ones. So it's
Right.
like they've kind of moved on from this spot. It seems like.
Yeah. I think that we've made our position on being visited by spirits sufficiently known.
All right, the car drives away. It almost immediately like the fog, like you guys are in fog and can't see it. It seems like it's like nighttime and you can't hear a whole lot. And then suddenly it's like the middle of the night, but like on the street that you were on before, where there's like lights and noises and like people, and they all look very confused and they're like afraid to like walk certain places. There's like people like huddled up together. Um, everybody looks like kind of scared and confused.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're like now you're driving on the road, like in between two of these pockets, essentially.
Right.
And how far away are we from the tower?
You were not that far away. You're like maybe like a 10-minute drive away, but now you're gonna have to take like a really weird ass route, so longer. I don't know. You'll probably be there within the hour. Andy's got space. You can maybe say that with confidence.
Yeah. I mean, can I just like shorten our drive? Just like find us a better route.
Yes. Use magic.
Oh, yeah. I will use spirit to inform my route finding and identify us. Hey, if we
I mean,
take
we
this
also
underground
have
tunnel, we will go below this zone, and etc. And we can.
we have the like friction reduction button.
Right.
You did put that on the car.
It's not like we could just go faster.
We could. Is it the one that lets us like turn at a high speed with no?
No, it's the one that's just like double, triple, quadruple your speed or whatever.
Oh,
button.
right.
Yes.
yeah, but it's our NOS button.
Right.
Our friction NOS.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'll cut the time quite a bit. I mean, part of the issue is that like people are scared and not following like normal city guidelines in terms of like where people are supposed to walk or stand or have cars parked.
I mean, how
Mhm.
fast are we driving?
I mean, probably not super fast is what I'm trying to get at. Like you're driving around people and cars and objects that are like,
How fast can we go in this fog?
well, once you get out of the fog, it's it's fine.
Okay. Because I know people don't hold up very well when they're hit by things going like 300 miles per hour. That are the size of
Oh,
semi trucks.
sure. Yeah, you could have gained some speed, definitely.
If
Yeah,
we're just
that's an
blaring a
option.
horn. We're blaring a horn. I'm sure people getting out of the way.
Hey, I'm not trying to restrict your role playing experience. I'm just trying to build the environment. If that's what you guys want to do, go for it.
No, it's not. I mean, that's what I would just be. But I'm not driving, so
You're
I'm
complaining
rummaging.
that you're not going fast enough.
I'm rummaging around for liquor. That's what I'm doing.
We should have given Teddy money the always has useful shit in the pile of junk in the footwell at the back seat.
Yeah, that would
Yo!
be that would fit perfectly.
That'd be a great spell. I'm sure there's a loaded magazine of 9mm bullets back there. Just dig around, you'll find it. I'm sure there's a bag of lockpicks.
Yeah,
I think we have a fish tank with some fish in it. Go ahead, go look for it.
we're always just chucking shit back there.
Yeah.
I'm having a staring contest with this dog. I've determined that he and I are social rivals. and one of us must become top dog, so to speak. I think I'm also losing because, well, my hands are wrapped in gauze. That limits my usefulness and ability.
It's also distracting because you're in pain.
Yes.
I don't know if it's better or worse, but the dog like straight up just acts like a dog the entire time, and doesn't break face at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having a staring contest with a dog and losing.
I mean, he's like blinking, but he's also like looking other directions and panting, and then like kind of wags his tail and looks at you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking like, we're having an unspoken social battle for hierarchy, and he's winning. Not that he's like blinking and like after me. That's it.
Right, but I'm saying like maybe he gets it, and he's like,
He is top dog.
and I'm a dog. Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe that's like him fucking with you. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it. I get
yeah, like a dog is more important than me. And I'm like,
Like,
fuck.
He like jumps into Teddy's lap and is like Teddy pets him for a minute, and then he like like whatever, like he's like,
Yeah.
gets attention from people and shit. All right. So yeah, do you guys how do you guys want to get through this obstacle faster? Also, I do want to say like people want your help. Like it's almost like you drive a car out of the darkness and they're like, "What's going on? Help us." Like that happens almost immediately.
I don't think I'm inclined to stop. I don't say
Wait,
anything. I just
why?
stare at them.
Why
I
would we
give
stop?
them the old fisheye out the window
Like, why would we stop for them
because they're scared.
and like help them? We don't want to help them.
I think I'm probably the character most inclined to help them, and I
We're bad
caused
people.
the mess in the first place.
Yeah, you caused all this.
And also, I don't know how to fix it. Also, I'm losing a staring contest to the dog.
Yeah, that.
I mean, Teddy's gonna do his best driving to drive.
We ignore them.
Okay, so you guys ignore the people and you try and drive around them. That's the consensus.
Yep.
All we do is
Yeah.
our exhaust can blow. That's about it.
You don't kill them, but you don't help them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do we do
cool.
some sick horizontal driving on the walls to get around them?
Yeah. Some of that crazy shit.
Okay, give me a drive roll, Teddy. And if you want to try and use NOS and stuff and magic, you guys are welcome to do that to try and cut the time to get to the tower.
Yeah, let's hit our button. You said it's 8s, right?
8s.
8.
8 8s.
Do one thing. Brav.
How we doing?
You got 8 successes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Dang.
success.
Okay, that's a lot of successes. Did you use NOS?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you guys get
We're
there.
just like, whoom.
You get there fast.
It's like that bull in a china shop, Mythbusters, except it's like us driving through crowds of people with a semi truck.
Yeah, 8
Exactly.
successes. He can get around people.
That's right.
A lot of successes.
Yeah, you crush that. Okay, cool. So you guys get there relatively quickly. The tower itself is like partially in the like a shadow land or whatever, a cityscape. So it looks like you're not going to be able to like completely avoid going through it, but I believe the car's caveat was just that it'll get you there without hurting you.
Right.
So yeah, it like drives through. It like the car drives like way like past the gate, and you guys are kind of like, what the fuck? It like keeps driving and keeps driving, and then eventually it like turns into like the fence, and it looks like you guys are gonna hit the fence. Andy, give me a intelligence roll, but don't take a minus for not having a skill attached.
To hint.
Yeah. So you're making like a academics roll, I guess. But
I
without
botch. Double
Oh, no.
ones.
one.
Damn.
Okay. The car has got a plan, and you trust it.
It's got a plan. All right.
All right, the car's driving into this fence. It goes invisible, or it doesn't go invisible, but it like becomes ethereal. You guys don't, and like the front half of the car starts to go through this fence, and
Uh-oh.
I'll give you guys like an action each before you're gonna take some damage.
Slam into the fence.
I thought the car could fit anywhere. That was the thing. Can it fit inside the fence holes?
Did we give
I
it
mean,
that?
We did give it
put
that.
on there.
Can
Yeah,
fit
we
did give
anywhere?
it that. You
Yeah.
did give it that. You did give it
How
that.
is like that? That feels like it's just gonna be like spitting off paradox bombs every time we like drive around.
It is, and like you guys didn't put any like spatial distortion for the cockpit, so like yeah, it could go anywhere, but that doesn't mean you guys are gonna be like squished.
It doesn't include the
mash,
contents.
I thought
No.
we
Just us.
I thought we specifically had it so
Fair.
that we didn't spatial distortion the inside. We just made it so it didn't like rock. It's always stable on the inside.
Yeah, but there's not like a pocket dimension for when it goes like teeny.
So
No.
if it got too
Damn.
small, you're saying it would crush us if we tried to go in the
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It looks like it's trying to do something different, and it's maybe not going to work. But Andy's like doesn't look worried at all.
I'm gonna snap up and look at the fence and try to dirty cast a spell that's like
Hell yeah.
it's like to make it
Yeah.
look like the car just split the fence, like we actually drove through it, and like we didn't turn ethereal, so to anybody looking at it, it would just look like lag, like the world lagged. We drove through the fence and then we broke through it.
That's way
Tom
better.
just like turns the fence to like cooked fish texture, and like a section in the middle is some kind of unstable molecule that explodes when the car hits it, just because it's unstable and it just explodes.
Yeah, I could just shape the middle of the fence into like soap, like
Yeah.
soap bubbles.
Yeah.
But no, I'm trying to shape it. Like I'm not trying to turn it to something else. I'm trying to make it look like we did it the right way.
Okay.
So the car's gonna go ethereal to get to the fence.
Yes.
Or it's gonna squeeze, which is probably worse for us.
So the problem with sentient beings is that their instructions for them are limited by their intelligence.
Yeah. This car is not so smart because
And
it's
you
like
guys
the spirit we could bind with spirit
Hey,
one.
Hey, you don't talk about steady
blatantly
money like
decided
that.
not. You guys decided not to give this thing relevant stats. That was a decision that you guys made on purpose.
This car has to go to
I
driving
don't want
school
you
after
guys to
this.
feel like I'm punishing you.
This
right.
car's got to learn how to
Do-
drive from Teddy Money.
Do
Maybe we
I?
should upload his brain.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
Do
my
I,
suit
like-
is plugged in.
Realize what's happening here in time to react, or do I just think everything's fine?
I mean, you made the roll and you
Yeah.
botched it. So you think this thing is gonna do something? There's something's gonna happen.
All right. So
It's
I'm just
got- it
sitting there
already has that
waiting for the magic to happen.
When Endo was here, he told you there was this fate spell on it that just would
Yeah.
make it get there no matter what, and you
Yeah.
guys weren't gonna get hurt. And then and then you
Trust
kind of
Endo. Dude,
you
never
double
lets us
taked,
down.
and and it all seems legit to you.
All right.
Doesn't look legit.
What do you want me to roll for my spell?
You can just give me your regular cast. I mean, right now you're rolling like Gnosis plus relevant sphere plus whatever.
Yeah, plus
your
the
yantras.
I don't think I can actually use my tool because I've been saying that I've been just holding the chisel. I can't hold shit now. So
Yeah, that might
I
have
can't-
chapped you.
yeah, I can't hold the tool. I am gonna spend 2 points of mana to skip any paradox that might be generating.
Good plan. See, there it is, guys. That's why your ancestors be necklaces.
What? What did you just say?
Everybody thinks wizards wearing necklaces is weird, but that's why
Amulets,
That's why your
yeah.
yantra's an amulet and not a wand.
And not anything else. I
And
got
then you turn
two.
your paradox to blackness from
I got 2 successes. Oh wait, shit! And my spell is not very it doesn't last very long. So it probably lasts long enough for us to go right through the fence, and then the fence like goes back in place. So it looks like we lagged right through a fence. The fence opened just enough for the back of the car to go through, and then it closes behind us, looking like we just like no clipped through the fence.
That's not going to cause paradox at all.
I spent 2 mana to skip paradox. I mean, it's not going to get rid of paradox, but I tried. I made an effort, a token effort.
I mean,
you guys are in the middle of nowhere, and paradox is only generated when
Other people can see it.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you cast magic in the woods, nobody sees it. Did you really cast magic?
What about the bears and the birds? They saw it.
They're all supernatural creatures in addition to whatever they are, so they don't count.
Makes sense.
well, I know what Tammy's money is gonna do.
Floor it?
No, I mean he realized the car's pretty much driving himself. That he's gonna pop out and activate his suit wings and his jets and fucking do some fucking flying shit, dude. Some fucking stunt fly right back into the car on the other side.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that. I don't even know if any of that requires a roll, other than you like maybe having to do athletics to jump out of the car.
It's either that
So, yeah,
or
Teddy
it's
just,
either
like,
that or I
jumps out
hop
of the
on the
window
dirt
and
bike in the
flies
back,
away.
go out the roof, and then I grind the fucking fence. You know, I just.
That I like that more.
I'll think. What kind of fence is this? Is it just a chain link fence?
No, it's like a black iron, like with spiky tops, like
Got it. Like iron bars.
I mean, yeah. It's what do you think Darren's fence looks like?
Just gothic iron bars.
It looks super emo and gothic. Yes.
Just gothic
Oh.
iron bars.
I totally pictured this as a chain link fence. Whoops.
No,
Okay.
it's like gothic iron bars with spiked like sharp tips. Unnecessarily sharp tips.
The fence
Sorry,
has sharp
jumping on
tits.
Tabletop Simulator. Sharp tits. I'm jumping
Oh,
on
yeah.
Simulator because I gotta fucking actually dice roll now.
Simulator.
I think I might just. I think.
Can't you just blow your way through?
I think so. Like, maybe I could do that, or like the suit would deconstruct back into into elsewhere, and I would just take it and just like just be squished into this fence, and then just heal it back. Just take the enormous amount of damage and die, and then heal myself back.
Just
In a
take
bloody, horrible mess. Although that would cost a lot of blood to do the healing back.
I mean, it's pretty much all your blood, but it'd be awesome.
No, I got a lot of blood.
Oh, wait a minute.
I got them points of
Is it 'cause you're a
generation.
ghoul and it's based off your stamina?
No,
Oh, no,
it's
right.
'cause you can
Sure.
generation it up.
Fucking guy. Well, and it's Alexander bullshit, so there's no limitation on your shenanigans. You just fucking spend XP on it.
I mean, you still got to get points into generation. Get more blood.
Yeah, but you don't have to diablerize fucking
Yeah, but
vampires.
it's still just one fucking blood a day is really bad. Getting it back.
By the way, Landon, I downloaded all the Star Treks.
But that
Okay.
is vampires.
That means I can start downloading season 2. I could eat a lot of vampires. Too bad I don't know that.
Can you give me the hat?
Oh. I do have quick insight, so I could just like try to quickly bend the bars enough for me to get through them. But hopefully I won't have to do that, and you guys can.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe I'll jump out. I don't know.
Yeah, Teddy Money's gotta do some fucking X Games acrobatic fucking high intense thing to get over the fence for sure.
Okay, so Dom, you want to split the fence open, which you successfully do with 2 successes.
Yeah.
Landon, you don't necessarily splatter.
Well, I'm gonna
So
probably.
even though you were down for the cause, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
What I'm saying is Dom's spell works.
So we don't have to do anything. Basically.
Essentially,
We can
yeah,
all
like
chill.
maybe you guys would have gone splat, maybe you wouldn't have. Yeah, maybe you would have gone splat, maybe you wouldn't have, but the gate like parts enough for you guys to get through, like your bots to get through. The car itself like ghosts through it, maybe even gets close to you guys. I will note that in this area you are in the spirit area.
We're in Toontown.
Right. Yes, you're in Toontown. I love that explanation. I'm calling it that from now on.
But we're like
okay. So you get on the other side of the
at
fence.
his tower. Or
you get on the other side of the fence, and the car stops. You're on the property.
I get out.
I kind of gesture vaguely with my clubbed hands, and I say, "Is the party still on?"
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I was just gesturing at Teddy Money as we get out. Is the party still on?
Hey, Teddy Money, check the web.
It's like pretty grim. There's
The
not a lot to talk
party.
about. Teddy's party.
Oh no, Teddy's party got overshadowed.
The news cycle moves quick.
It's like, Teddy, I don't know how to break it to you, but I don't know how poppin' this party's gonna be.
That's all right, Teddy. Because we'll just have to do some death-defying stunt, and then everybody wish they'll be at the party. Then the next party will be even better.
I like the
Something
way you
about
think, Teddy.
yeah, something about free jumping off this tower sounds real good right now.
And to that point, this tower is fucking huge. You guys are actually at the base of the tower now. And realize really how fucking ridiculous it is. The fence is not. There's not a whole lot of space between like the fence line and where the tower is. The base of the tower that you guys are looking at right now is just like it's like it looks like it's like a single piece of basalt rock, and it just like stretches on and on in every direction as far as you guys can see, left and right. It takes up almost the entire property, other than like the road to it. And it just like goes up into the clouds. I did say you're in the spirit part, so you could see that partially before. Now it is foggy again.
Okay.
So think like ridiculous wizard tower, and it's like very foggy. You're on like green grass.
I
I'm
think we
gonna-
were supposed to talk to somebody here if we found anybody.
I'm just gonna like walk towards the lobby. The like front door.
Okay.
follow.
That's like the direction you guys came from, but you can guesstimate that because you just drove past it. You guys start walking. Everybody give me a perception. Or you round the corner. After you walk for like 10 minutes and get to like the face of the tower. The fence like opens up here, and there's like a larger piece of land. Now you are outside of the spirit barrier. Almost immediately, everybody who has Prime, so that's Landon,
Nope.
or you don't have shit anymore. Okay. Andy, there is space magic here, or
Okay.
well, yes, Andy, and anybody else who has space. There's like heavy fucking juju here.
Okay.
And then there's something else. There's like a lot of another type of resonance that none of you guys can put your finger on. But it's not good. It's also like it feels worse here. Like you feel drained physically and mentally and depressed.
Okay. I let everybody know I'm like, stay sharp. Somebody has messed with the structure of space here. I expect to see tricks.
Okay. So everybody give me a wits plus composure roll.
Should be like, this place reminds me of when my wife and child died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Was it your dad? Yo, man, was it your dad's fault?
No, fucking zombies.
Hey.
It's so on brand.
All right. Okay,
Wisp
then.
composure, you said?
I got 3.
You said Wisp composure?
Yes.
Oh, don't. Oh, fuck. That was an accident.
Goddamn, dude.
That was an accident. There we go. 2.
I got 2.
Three.
Okay. These all get about the same. The front of the tower is like guarded. There's like guys in suits.
Oh, whatever you just did, don't do that ever again. You just blasted everything off my.
Sorry.
Whatever you just did, never do that again. So yeah, you can see people off in the distance. You notice them before they notice you. They're like guards. They look like they are armed. They're wearing suits, and they're like standing mostly around the entrance and like talking a lot on like earpieces, or like it looks like they're in communication and in duress. Ah.
That's me. Okay.
I'm just walking up to the front door.
Okay. You guys are on like the lawn, so it's not like a walking area.
Everywhere's a walking area for sure enough.
They notice John like right away.
He's a noticeable guy.
I try my best to just look like somebody that's part of the entourage.
I have Nightmare now, so I'm just using Nightmare 1 constantly.
Ah, funny you said that. As soon as you guys like get on the property line proper, that's on for everyone. So I guess you were doing it before, but maybe the car was like making it not as apparent. But yeah, it's like spooky. Shadows move, you hear weird noises, chitters, screeches, like the occasional scream or howl. And yeah, it's like always low light and creepy. Hence the like low energy depression thing. Landon, I think you get to put your own little spice on it.
Mine, I'm not using. So there's 2 parts of it. I'm not using the like cause illusion thing. Stop throwing shit around, Jesus Christ.
That's just the like passive version of it.
Yeah, so I'm not using the activatable like cause illusions. I am just using the like it adds 1 to my intimidation.
Right,
And they
but
like
it also
know
does
and they know that it's me that's intimidating.
That's the activated version of it.
No, that's the passive when you turn it on. Activated is the well, whenever you turn it on, you get both the illusions and whatever. I'm just not making illusions.
Okay. Yes, you can choose to do that too. Okay.
It just costs no blood, so I'm just gonna have it on all the fucking time.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's supposed to kind of be like a aura effect type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're not really making things spooky, but it is like low energy, depressing, weird here. Yeah, these guards notice you. They start
Oh,
yelling.
the real question is, what's more intimidating, this place or me? That's the
That's a
my
good question.
intimidation is at
Give me
7
an
now.
intimidation roll. Roll. Actually,
And then anyone
yeah,
who's under
don't-
my
I
intimidation,
don't know if you can get
anyone who's
intimidated
under
by you.
anyone who's under intimidation 7, weird shit happens to.
I mean, like, yeah, it is higher than 7.
Okay. I don't think it matters if it's like a place. I think it's only when I'm dealing with people. It's just scary. Two scary things
Yeah,
right here.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, like it's not trying to actively intimidate you necessarily. It's just
A scary place.
I don't really know how to. Yeah, like you're like this place means business. I guess it's it's what I'm trying to get at. Like you're not scared of it, but you're like, oh, this is a proper scary tower. Yeah, these guys like start yelling at you and pointing at you. And they're like telling you to like stop and like lay down on the ground. It's like very police jargon esque. It's like take your hands off your sides, like your hands up, like get on the ground.
What do we say to cops?
I have to make some dice rolls.
We say fuck cops.
All cops are bastards.
Okay, everybody, give me willpower rolls.
What?
What is happening?
Cosmos, you get to add. Cosmos, you have mind, so you get to add your mind sphere rating to your mental defense. So I think you get +2 to this dice roll. They're commanding you with magic. I don't know if John knows that, but that's clear to you, Cosmos.
I only got one success.
Trying to use mental compulsion.
I got that too.
I got one.
Okay.
I get to roll with 8s again.
What were your dice rolls again?
One. Tegman got one.
What'd you get, Andy?
2.
I got one as well.
1, 1, and 2.
Yeah.
I got 2 successes, and the roll against me is -3. So whenever you roll mine, just -3.
Okay. Landon, you're fine. Is my mic lagging?
Also, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Opponents with
Okay, so yeah, you're
intimidation less than me have to spend a willpower to initiate combat.
okay. I mean, they're not initiating combat yet. They're just trying to use mental compulsion.
Oh, they're just commanding us.
Yeah, they're just using command. So yeah, Dom, Cosmos, and Andy begin to like go through the motions of like putting their hands up and then behind their head and then getting on their knees and then getting on their stomach. The dog doesn't, and John does.
That seems fitting.
Dog don't kneel for cops.
I wish to command them to put their guns down.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
I wish to just intimidate them to put their guns down and get down on the ground.
I mean, I just, what is your intention here, Landon? For them to actually do that, or are you just trying to
I'm
make fun of
literally.
them?
I'm like intimidating them to do that.
Yeah, but like it is like within reason.
It's not-
Like you can be scary enough that they want to shoot at you because they're scared of you.
Yeah.
Like when the predator or the alien comes into the room, like some people's reaction is to shoot at it.
I would argue that people with guns in their hands are more likely to want to shoot at it too.
Yeah, so like I understand like you're gonna be super scary, but that might not have the intention.
I know.
or that might
I'm
have
completely aware. It's fine.
Okay.
I told them what to do. They didn't do it. I guess it's not my fault. I had to kill them.
Now you're justified. Okay, I get it.
This is a Mexican standoff. That's what this is.
This is cop logic.
This is cop logic.
This is literally what my character's built for right here. This exact moment. Either option they choose. That's what I'm built for. Either they get scared and put their stuff down, and then I did my intimidation and I did great, or they don't and they shoot at me and then I get to shoot at them.
Oh yeah, you got the scene by the reins for sure.
So yeah, I just want to intimidate and tell them to get down. I only got 2 on that. Out of that.
Well,
Still, it's 2 successes. Ain't bad.
There's four of them total. One of them runs away. Another one runs away. Not run away. All right, all of them, but all but one of them just like turn tail and run towards the entrance.
Okay. I'm just slowly walking towards that single guy and just waiting for him to open fire on me, so that I can roll my initiative and try to outshoot him.
He's shooting at you.
Okay. We gotta initiate.
Yeah, you're like, put the gun, blah blah blah.
God,
one bad. Yeah. Yes.
So he holds up his gun and points it at John and starts shooting.
Yeah, I guess like 3 of them turn to run. 1 of them goes to like grab his holster. Roll initiative. That's technically the correct.
Bow,
Okay.
chicka, bow.
Is he cutting out for everyone else, or is it just?
Yeah, he's cutting out for me too.
Okay.
I might need you to roll for me, Landon. I think it's tabletop's just like too gnarly for some reason.
What am I rolling?
I'll tell you when I need you to do it, but I might need to close tabletop so that I can actually be in chat.
Make
Oh,
a
we're
make
just
it
doing
a
initiative.
smaller like shrink the window.
My initiative is 8. Roll the 7 plus 5. 12, 20. My initiative is 20.
Oh, initiative is just a flat score?
Roll 1 die and add it to your initiative mod.
Oh.
Are us rolling initiative too?
Well,
You
I
should.
assume
You were
since
just
he's
told to get on the
broken.
ground, not necessarily do anything else. You were just commanded to get on the ground. You can do anything from the ground.
I got a 12.
Where do I find my initiative?
Initiative
Oh,
mod
I see
is
it. I
Dex
see it.
plus
Yeah, I see it,
Composure.
I see it. 11.
One sec.
Did I give you guys the like guns damage and stuff?
I don't think so.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, is everybody trying to join combat or just two?
I'm trying to join. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
all rolled initiative.
I guess yeah. No matter what, you guys don't have to roll because you have actions. Do you guys know what you got?
Yes.
Yes.
I got 20.
20. Jesus Christ. Okay. Did anybody get above 20?
no.
No.
I got quick draw and firefight.
Okay. You're gonna go first, Landon. What about you, Cosmos? What'd you roll?
11.
Did anybody get higher than 11?
I got
Yes.
12.
Okay. Did anybody get higher than 12?
I got a 12 also.
Okay. So it's gonna be Dom and Duress. So Landon, Dom, Duress, and then Cosmos, and then this dude.
Wow. Poor dude. Poor dude's fucked.
Yeah, I have no idea how you guys are all so good at this, but you're going to be monsters in combat. So,
because wits plus composure is like or dex plus composure, and we're all pretty dexy and composery.
yeah, you guys are all powerhoused out. You guys are all twinks. Okay.
Well, the fact that none of them,
Bro, all I
none
can
of
do
them
is
knew what their
drive.
initiative mods were. None of them knew what their initiative mods were or where it came from.
No,
Yeah.
I was kidding. I was making a joke.
Hey, I have mine written down. I had to go look it up, but, it was there.
Yeah, I had it calculated. I just didn't know how to use it.
No, I was absolutely kidding. Okay, so what I'm getting at is you guys are all gonna go. Landon's gonna go first. The other guys are trying to run away. I guess they're technically in combat, but they're like going
Booking it.
last and running.
Yeah, I mean, they probably are gonna turn around if one of their own gets killed.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know. I ain't a cop.
These
I
guys are definitely not cops. They're dressed in like suits.
Looks like a cop. Has a gun.
They
like a
sounded
cop.
like cops.
Sounds like a cop. I'm just saying. Probably cops.
Well, okay, I can't remember this, but maybe you do. Internal is internal one success and external one die, or is it internal one die?
Internal dice, external successes.
Yo.
Okay, so I am going to make a call chat, which I get to do for free. Doesn't give me a -1. I'm then going to aim, which I get to do a full aim instantly. And I have double
So
aim,
it's
so
plus 3.
I have double my aim value, so I
So it's plus
+6.
6. Sure.
Now, I am going to shoot his hand that has his gun. What kind of gun is he using? He's using a pistol?
No, it's like an SMG, and he's not actually holding it yet. He's like reaching for it. It's like strapped around his shoulder.
So I'm gonna shoot off his gun hand. I'm shooting off his gun hand, but it's also like this is a plasma
Like his right hand, like the
pistol.
trigger finger.
It's like a plasma pistol, so it may just, depending on where his hand is, it may just go through him.
Like rip
I'm
his
trying to
entire
just shoot
arm
his
off.
hand off. I'm trying to disable his ability to shoot at us.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So 10 to hit. Oh, he didn't tell me what his defense is, but it doesn't even have defense against ranged attacks.
There's so many tens.
Important. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear
Yep,
me?
I can hear you
Yeah,
now.
we can hear you now.
God damn it. Okay. No, I don't think you can have defense against ranged
Celerity.
attacks unless you
It's
have celerity.
celerity or something else. There's a few things. Okay.
And then yeah, I would yeah.
8 damage.
Okay, and plasma ignores armor, right? It doesn't care about if you have
Yeah,
armor.
No. So it's penetrating. So it's like whatever his arm is -2.
Okay, so he soaks 1 of that. So he takes 7.
And I would assume
Is
it depending on the armor, it probably permanently damages it.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Also,
like
if
blow his
he's
hand off.
yeah, it's also like fire. So if he is a vampire, it's ag.
It's plasma, right? I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
ag
but that's
damage
fire.
for sure.
It's fire. So
But yeah, okay. Yes, it's doing ag
it
damage,
is
but I don't think it's like
specifically
making him,
fire damage.
I don't think it's making them Ross check though. I think it's
No,
just
it's not like
it's definitely doing ag though, for sure. It does ag to like everything. Yeah, you blow his fucking hand off. He like hisses at you and looks like super pissed and like grabs his stump.
like in a blink of an eye as he goes for the gun. I'm just like, pow.
Quick draw, McGraw.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like is like clearly a vampire. Maybe that wasn't obvious before. It is obvious now. He doesn't look that concerned that you blew his hand off.
I just re-announce get on the floor. Get down. No, I say drop your weapon. I say drop your weapon again.
He like raises his hands and like one of them is a stump.
Just shooting blood out.
No, it's not bloody.
Boo.
Vampires can control that shit. They don't gotta bleed.
Yeah, they don't have no blood. Yeah, it would have been way better seen though.
It was just like
blood out
spraying
that.
everywhere comically.
Yeah, and he's just like.
Yeah, he like complies. The other people are just like running away. Okay, it's
Continue to walk over to him.
Andy and Dom's turn. Do you guys want to do something?
I kind of look for confirmation at the rest of the party, and I say, "Should we stop them?"
I like nod as I'm climbing to my feet. I gonna like look for the nearest like side door or side passage.
I'm gonna stick one hand on the ground and use shaping to trip the three of them. Like grab the ground underneath them and just like shake it really fast, like back and forth to trip them all.
Just like a minor earthquake over there.
Yeah, like I make the ground drop like 8 inches in like the area around them, and then abruptly make it rise like 16 inches to like fuck with their running to make them fall.
You go to cast, and you like spin your weave.
Okay.
And then like you feel like the like life get choked out of it before you can like spend the essence on it to like actually make it become real.
I say, well, that's no good, and I try to roll to my feet instead.
It's not quite like a counter spell, but yeah, your spell like didn't work, but like something hurt your spell before it could really be its greatest self.
Something got in the way.
My spell. Look how they massacred my spell.
With bandaged hands and the inability to cast, I am no use here. So I just roll to my feet and look for the closest place to get out of the way. Behind the car, maybe.
I scramble to my feet and I dodge into a side passage, door or something.
No, it's like a sheer wall. There's only one entrance to this place, and it's like where they're running to.
I follow them in then.
I like how he went from hiding to following him in.
Yeah.
You
I like
like
that ending.
nonchalantly walk
Like-
behind them.
I mean, they're like full on running, right?
Yeah, they're very afraid of John.
Yeah. So like, I'm gonna follow them like quietly and look for like, like once they're like, is the door closed? They're heading for, or are they running down a passage?
They're running for it, and it is closed. Yes.
Okay. Hmm.
They look like
I'm
they're
gonna-
like saying stuff on their heads. They're like yelling.
All right. I'm not gonna run after him. I climb to my feet and I pull a crossbow out of my jacket, and I try to shoot one of them in the back of the neck with a crossbow. The one who's farthest from us.
Okay.
The one in the lead of the pack.
Give me that Dex plus firearms.
Hell yeah.
If you had your Crossroads sheet, you'd have archery, and you could maybe explore that.
You're right. But I don't.
And if you actually were like, I'm all about archery, not guns, then we can maybe extrapolate that.
I mean, I think I am.
Yeah, like maybe that was like why you weren't great with guns, is because you actually were good with hand crossbows, but they like didn't have those anymore. But that was
Yeah.
just like your weird like memories. Like I know how to pull triggers.
I mean,
but
I'm pretty sure like
they-
guns existed when I was born, but like I don't
Yeah, but
like
they
them.
were shitty.
Yeah, and like I don't like them
Yeah,
because they're loud, basically.
yeah, that's not your style.
Uncouth.
Right. Uncouth. Not a gentleman's weapon.
Yeah, definitely not.
Actually, they were for the gentleman's weapon. That's like the
Yeah,
gentleman's
but-
duel.
All right, you're right. It's not a weapon for me.
There's not any personality.
Right.
You would have more personality if you
No.
ran around with a flintlock pistol.
Yeah, but not back then.
Yeah, you have to like invest in all these like
You just have to like
perks
constantly
and stuff
reload.
so that you can reload it and not have it be a downside.
Right. 3.
I can shoot 3 shots a minute.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you made a cold shot. Did you -1? You're trying to hit him in the back of the head.
I did not.
Oh, you
back of the
didn't. Okay. All right. Yeah, you hit this guy with an arrow. He like stumbles and like falls.
Oh.
He like gets up pretty quickly and like looks back and like is like trying to like pull the arrow out of his back as he's like looking at you wide-eyed.
I load another arrow.
Okay. Do you want to activate any disciplines and or cast a spell? Can you cast a spell? Oh no, you need to have something to do that, huh?
A what?
To have an action and cast a spell. I think those take the same slot.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm
but you would spend blood
gonna.
on something.
Yeah, I'll expend a blood and take a couple extra actions of celerity.
Okay, sweet. Don't let me forget those are gonna happen at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Dom, your magic didn't work, you're fucking bummed, and then what did you decide to do?
Oh, I decided to hide behind something instead. I can't shoot a gun with my hands bandaged up, and if I can't cast spells, that means I'm not so great. So I'm just gonna try to hide behind the car, or if the car's too far away, I'm just gonna hide behind everyone else.
Okay.
But I already spent an action trying to cast a spell, so that's just narrative.
Okay, I mean you can run though. You get to move too. So yeah, you like
I'm not gonna go very far. I know where safety is, and it's here.
you feel pretty safe standing behind John.
Yeah,
At least right
exactly.
now. Okay, and Cosmos, what do you want to do?
Teddy Money wants to like nonchalantly get up and pretend like he wasn't going down to put his hands up and get cuffed. That's what he wants to use his action for.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, "You better listen to this big dude."
Okay.
You tell him.
I can only hear Vin Diesel saying that. Like I can hear it very vividly in my head.
Working as intended.
Yeah.
No one tells
okay.
Teddy Money what to do,
You're just like,
but Teddy
never
Money
tell
tells you.
Teddy Money what to do.
But Teddy Money tells you to listen to this big dude. And that's it. That's all he wants to do.
You've got mind. You can command people just like he did.
He's still holding out on his magics, bro.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want to look not cool by like fucking going down. He's trying to cover it up.
You guys are gonna like legit think he doesn't know he's a mage, and then one day he's just gonna go off. All right. It's his turn. He's just like on his knees, like, okay, like, what do you want? Like, that fucking hurt. He's like talking to John.
You're talking to me.
I'm gonna walk up to
He's
him.
like, wait a minute, what's up with the fucking spacesuits?
We're cosplayers.
What's up with the no hand, dude?
Yeah, where's
He's
your
like,
hand,
I
bro?
don't know. Why don't you ask your friend? It fucking hurts.
We're really good cosplayers.
We're really good cosplayers.
It's like, did you just shoot me with a laser gun?
We're really technologically advanced cosplayers.
Look, dog. Tell him, dog.
Still literal actual dog.
Look expectantly at the dog.
The dog just like, woof, and just like wags its robot tail.
This
Is it
fucking
a robot
dog.
tail?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
it's a
half
cyborg.
cybernetic.
Yo.
It's a robot dog. His picture's on the.
Yeah, we have the picture.
Oh.
It's like part robot dog.
I let a brief pause after the bark happened, and then I turn back to the man and I say, "See, that explains it."
What the dog was trying to say is maybe you shouldn't be asking where our suits are coming from, and you should be asking to why you came to our suits.
The dog looks at you.
Like, that's not what I said at all.
The dude's like, all right, fine. What do you guys want?
Have we closed the distance yet?
Yeah, you're like standing right in front of him.
I think first off, we want your friends to come back. The more people, the better the party.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Wait a minute. Are you Teddy Money?
Yes, he's the Teddy Money.
Money by name, money by nature.
You're like the guy that does the extreme stunts and shit, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I also shoot cops.
It's like, this guy is awesome. Why'd your friend blow my hand off?
I want to just start
'Cause
choking.
you're a dick.
You start choking.
So okay, I have this move called chokehold, and it doesn't specifically say it doesn't work on vampires.
We went over this last time. They can't
I know.
breathe, so you just do this until you pop their head off.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna choke him, and I'm gonna ask him where Darren is. Like, choke him enough. I don't want to kill him, but choke him enough so that he can't answer.
I mean, you can like
I
inflict.
thought
pain
vampires
on
like don't
him.
actually have a larynx either.
Yeah, there's a whole. It depends on what we, It's like magical speaking, right?
Yeah, I mean, they don't have like discernible human anatomy. They're like magical beings.
They're human
So
shaped
I'm
They're
sponges
like a-
full of blood and
they're a-
bones.
I like how
They're
every
like a fucked up
situation.
human spirit. flesh puppet.
Every situation we get into, somehow we just end up looking like a dysfunctional team. It's just like this, choking a vampire knowing it's not gonna work. I'm just
It's not that I
saying
don't know
random
it.
shit
No, it's
that the
because I
dog
have
says.
0 occult, so I don't know he's a vampire. I just think they're all just people. They're just like me. They're
What do you
just
think?
durable people.
You could start trying to choke this guy.
But yeah, no, I'm choking this guy. Like, I'm just causing
Okay.
pain. I don't have to kill him because I want answers.
Yeah, you're just like making him really. I mean, it still sucks when somebody grabs your neck and tries to break it. He still takes damage.
But yeah, I'm just like, where's
So yeah,
Darren?
you just like jump on top of him and start trying to choke him out.
No, I pick him up like by, like I pick him up and
Oh,
okay. I like Vader choke him.
Yeah, you're trying to like Vader,
one-handed.
trying to Rambo his neck. All right, fine. He's like, you like lift him up off the ground. It's like maybe not as impressive as you thought it would be because he's a vampire. So he's kind of like, okay, yeah, this hurts. Like, what do you want? Like, what you want me to tell you where Darren is? Like, Darren's gone. He's been gone for a decade. Like, why do you think I know where he is? I just work here.
Hey, who do you work for?
He's like, you already blew my hand off, dude.
He gets really into character.
I'm just like, there's plenty more limbs to blow off as I continue to choke him.
He's like, look, okay, fine. There's people in here that can maybe tell you what you want to hear, but honestly, a lot of people have already come through here. This place is like a museum now. Like, it is not special to be here. You could have just walked in through the gate. He's like, you're freaking breaking my neck, dude.
I just keep it tight and start walking towards the door with him.
Did he just say we could have just walked in the front door?
I am gonna walk in the front door. Like, we could have just gone in the front gate and like parked and been fine. Just like blow through this fucking fence.
Or maybe not. Or maybe that isn't true, and that's why the car didn't go that way.
I shrug and I say, I'm not arguing with the man with the gun. And I follow after John.
Hey, you guys are walking in this door on your terms, and that means the car did its job. So,
Yep.
thank you, car.
Thank you, car.
Hey, it's thank you, Teddy Money. Get it right.
Thank you, Teddy Money.
Thank you, Teddy Money with wheels. All right, so you guys, the guys in front of you continue to run. The one guy like runs through the front door with an arrow in his back, and yeah, they like run inside. The door opens. It's left open. You guys walk in the front door. It's
No,
like
I'm gonna
lobby.
knock.
The door's open. They like ran in.
I'm gonna knock with my new
Man,
front door knocker. Who is this vampire?
Okay.
And I say knock, knock, and then I walk in.
Daddy's home.
Just enough to be annoying to him. Like, slam his face on the door 3 times.
He's like, ow, this hurts so much. Oh my god, you're hurting me. Oh yeah, I don't live in eternal agony already. But his forehead is bleeding. And then yeah, like you open the door and there's like a bellhop standing there. And he's like wearing a bellhop outfit, but he's like super pale and like obviously a vampire. He's like, can I help you?
I was like, no, this the guy in the suit is taking me to Darren.
Darren doesn't live here anymore. I'm sorry.
We're going to the top then. The top.
Yes. I need access to the roof.
So you would like to book the main suite?
We're not.
Hey, yeah, you will take the penthouse.
Very well.
This is a fucking hotel.
He's like, "Would you like to book a tour before
I'm just.
your?"
Is there like a front desk?
This is like you guys actually walk in there, and it's like a lobby. There's like a lot of people working there.
I'm just going
This guy's
behind
like,
the front desk. I'm just gonna walk behind the front desk and go right to like the computer or phone system or whatever behind the front desk, while still holding on to this guy.
like, okay. The bellboy's like, could you please put him down and not go back there? And then you just like go back there.
Completely ignoring.
I gesture with my wrapped hands at John. I say he doesn't really do well with authority or commands, or you should go away.
It's like, well, I said please.
Actually, I don't even think he listens.
I like talking to stage whisper to you. I'm like, is he deaf? Do we know? Shit, I've been like assuming. Fuck, we've been assholes, huh?
Like,
Hey, you know that
he has,
hand language or
collective
something,
deafness.
man?
I look down at my wrapped hands.
Well, I guess he's
Not
on his
so
own.
much.
You like go behind the gate, and there's like a lady who is like working the counter. She looks like a like when you check into a hotel, it's like a bunch of those. There's like 3 or 4 of them. It's a grand lobby. There's like lots of gold and black everywhere. It's like black wood, and then all the like metal everywhere is like gold or bronze. And there's a lot of mirrors.
I flash my badge and then immediately put it away.
The lady
Petty
behind the
Money
counter,
sees
like,
that and does the same thing. He just flashes something out of his jacket
It's
and puts
like-
it away.
she's like, "Sir, we don't recognize corporate authority. I don't know if you understand where you are right now. Please,
just, like-
please don't."
I just like put the guy. I want to rotate the guy in my hand so he's not facing me. In my like just with my hand without actually like I'm like rotating him the chokehold.
He's
with
like,
just
"Ow,
like
ow,
finger
ow,
strength so that he's
ow."
facing her.
It's like,
And then I'm just gonna be like, let her know that I have authority here.
it like takes a second to do that.
Yeah,
So he like
it's dramatic.
slowly like, yeah, he's like, "Ow, ow, 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 ow," as he like crunches his neck in a circle. And then yeah, he's like, "Look, I mean, this guy means business. I don't know if you want to. I don't know. I mean, he might have to learn his lesson the hard way." She's just like, "Okay, okay," and she like stands back and like lets you touch the computer if you want to.
I just kind of I like go to the computer. I heard just like I'll teach you a lesson the hard way, and then I just like go to the computer.
Hey, girl, shouldn't you be on the computer, girl? You're the computer girl.
John's character's just been like, there's like she like has like a little like hover chair, but it's like really really petite. Like it kind of just like she's just like floating in the air, like sitting, and she's just been on her computer the entire time. Like from while the entire time you guys were in the car, she didn't flinch before you guys were about to go through the wall. Like she's just like hovered around and been like click clacking on the computer the entire time.
Guess not. Maybe it's a hacker thing.
She just like looks up at you and then like looks at John and just like shrugs.
I stage whisper to Teddy Money again. Is she deaf too? Oh fuck. Oh, we've been complete assholes.
You need to fix your hands, man.
You're right. I kind of
Wait, do you think
Put a
if I
finger
learned
back.
that hand language, She'll go out with me.
The hand language.
I can't really claim to know anything about other people. Period.
All right, deal. You're gonna teach me the hand language.
Sure.
The hand language. Your job now is to learn the hand language.
I whisper to the camera, I'm gonna have to learn sign language.
I place this man's face on the mouse and move it around.
On the mouse?
In my mouse hand.
You're like using...
Can't be letting go of him. That's just not okay.
He's like, ow! I don't know if this is gonna work. Ow! Ow!
What are you doing? I don't think that's effective.
And I just like type Darren into the like registry to see if he's there.
Yeah, there's one at the top that says S. Darren.
All right, what room is he in?
He's like in. It's like the like, what would he call it? It's the ocean of ash. And it's like that's like what it says instead of the room number. There are room numbers on there, but then that one just says the ocean of ash.
The ocean of ash.
I like press his face up against the monitor. I'm like, where is that?
He's like, somebody help me! Somebody get this guy off of me! I like he's gonna kill me.
I look at the lady that's standing there and I say, this is probably a situation where you should call your supervisor and disengage.
It's like, oh, it's okay, honey. They're on the way.
Oh, good. Or bad. Fuck.
The lobby's like kind of clearing out a little bit.
Oh, if the lady's just standing there, I say,
is there like a lockdown button for the front, like the gate, like the drop the gates,
the security button,
like security button?
There's like a fire alarm thing.
that gets everyone out of the building. I don't want that. I want everyone to stay in the building.
Is there
you're looking at? I mean, I allowed you for free to look at the room register. If you want to try and like activate the security system through this lobby terminal, this is gonna take some dice rolls.
Yeah. I only have computer one. So
is there a lobby bar lounge around here to the side?
Oh yeah.
Betty Money's gonna go over there and pull up and ask for a drink.
There's one of the most fabulous glass chandeliers you guys have ever seen, but it's all black glass.
Scotch to neat, please.
The bar is an all like obsidian like countertop, and it's like raw, so there's like the edges are sharp. And yeah, it's like very very fancy. The bar looks very
with
high.
one occult. Would I know these guys are vampires?
I mean, you guys know through like Darren's
that we know all that stuff.
Fame alone that like he like surrounded himself with vampires, and like this looks like it's kind of become like a tourist attraction.
Alright,
yeah,
Petty
like,
Money sits down to order a drink and tells him to hold the blood.
There it's like obvious on the menu, like what has blood in it and what doesn't.
I've got a non-blood drink coming my way, and I'm just sipping and watching John go to work.
The bartender has not flinched. He's continued to serve drinks, and there's like 2 or 3 other people here at the bar that also are just sitting here.
Just another day.
Yeah.
Another day at Darren's Tower.
All the time.
So this guy doesn't know where the ocean of ash is.
I'm
like, so you don't know where the ocean of ash is?
He's like, look.
So you're telling me you're of no more use to me?
look, I might know where the ocean of ash is. The chick is like,
I look to the chick and I'm like,
oh no.
Do you know where the ocean of ash is? I'm like, look, extremely intimidating.
She's like, no, I don't have the clearance to know where it is.
Who would have the clearance to know where it is?
She like, her eyes like dart down at the guy that you're already holding, and then she's like, our supervisors are on the way. They will be able to take care of you quickly and without delay.
I bring the guy up. I bring the guy up and look at him. Do you think they'll be able to deal with me quickly and without delay?
He's like, no.
And then I just like turn him back to her.
She's like, she just like looks super mad. And then she like slashes his throat,
Oh shit!
and it's like
He's like rude.
to the bone. Like he's like dead. She like pretty much decapitates him, but she doesn't hurt you, Landon.
Teddy Money.
She does this with like her fingernails.
Teddy Money pounds his drink and stands up and claps. Just starts clapping, slow clapping. Starts a slow clap from the bar.
Nobody joins you.
He's just looking around. Come on, that was amazing. Come on.
I
You see the precision in that swipe.
One of the guys at the bar is wearing like a cowboy outfit. It's like an actual dusty old duster, and he's got like his cowboy hat on the countertop. And he just like looks at you. It's like this is your first time in the tower.
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
He just like like cheers his like kind of does the like head nod and like toast with his drink thing and just like pounds his drink. Um
I am I'm like, I hope for your sake one of the supervisors knows where the ocean of ash is.
she like puts her hands on her hips and she's like, "So what? Are you gonna kill me now too?" She's like, Jared here's been working for us for over 100 years, and he was about to get his pension, and look at him, he's fucking dead. Are you happy?
Like,
I chime in. You know that thing about you shouldn't like you should be careful what you wish for. I kind of like gesture at John, like, well, look at him. He might kill you.
I'm just like, I haven't redecorated a lobby in a week.
The cowboy at the bar's like, "Hey, your friend, is he planning on shooting up the place?" He's got a real gritty, real manly voice that I'm not pulling off right now, but
Hey, you know what? I'm not quite sure. We just found out he's deaf, so I don't know what he's gonna do.
oh my god.
But I mean, go ahead.
He's like, I've seen a suit like that, like the one you guys are wearing before.
Oh yeah? What was that?
It's like, why are you guys here?
We're just looking for somebody. I think his name's Darren.
Darren's not here. I can tell you that much. I know that for a fact.
What makes you so sure?
Because I've been stuck on this rock with him for a really long time.
Stuck with him. I don't see him here
Reason
right
I've
now.
been staying in this stinking hole full of vampire scum for over a decade now is because I've been trying to find him.
Well, why can't you find him then?
Because he's not here.
Well, why don't you leave here to find him? You just hoping he comes back?
He's not coming back.
Then why are you still here?
I don't know. I don't know if I know you well enough to answer that.
Well, I know you definitely don't know me well enough since we just met. But
Like, how about you tell your friend not to kill everybody in here? And then we start from there.
hey, trash boy.
I pipe up. I assume you're talking to me.
Yeah, you. Do that hand language and tell John not to kill everybody.
Like, John speaks just fine. He's just selective deafness.
I open my mouth as if I'm gonna just repeat the same words that Teddy Money said, and then I abruptly close it.
This Yankee said he could help us find Darren.
He looks offended when you call him a Yankee.
I bet. What do you think about that, Muscles?
I look at the girl. If she has a name tag, I just want to take it and walk to the bar.
Yoink.
Okay. You take her name tag. You can make up her name. I didn't. Yeah.
She's not important enough to have it.
Lobby room bitch too. I don't know. She's
Sounds like
Alexa. Alexa. Alexis.
I go to the bar.
That sounds like a girl that would listen to emo punk.
I order a whiskey. Blood or no blood, I don't care. I just order it.
He asked you.
One more for the.
I just say, just give me a fucking drink.
One.
He like pours you a glass, and the bottom of it has blood in it, and then
I
he
just
pours
fucking drink it
a bunch of
immediately.
whiskey on top.
And 2 or whatever the Yankees drinking.
The Yankees drinking the same exact thing Landon is.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one too. I'm gonna start drinking one of whatever he has. I buy him one and I drink him one.
Everybody who drinks a whiskey blood cocktail gets 1 blood. Yep, it's Vitae.
Wow, why is
Silky smooth,
this
pure,
so much
no
better?
vinculum.
Why is this so much better than the last drink I had?
It is actually like the best drink you've ever had. Seeing as you didn't drink anything in Crossroads. But yeah. It's much better than a normal whiskey.
I have to awkwardly hold mine in both hands through the gauze as I lift it up.
I tell my suit, Teddy Money. Yeah, post this shit on Instagram, man. Best drinks in town, right here.
I'm on it, Teddy. That drink does look delicious. You hear like ding ding, and it's like updates.
Immediately.
Yeah, the bartender like serves you guys your drinks. He's like, this is the bartender. A lot of people don't get away with that type of stuff around here. You guys should be careful.
Does this bartender
this
have
place
like one of
isn't,
those
like, normal.
cool old timey mustaches?
I should be like, I
Yeah,
asked for a
sure.
drink, not your opinion.
He already served you your drink. He's like
Yeah.
cleaning a glass. Your drink's already served, and he's just like, it's like, it's a nice place. Because you show social respect, you know. The cowboy like waves his hand at him. He's like, no, don't do this.
No, don't do it.
He was so close to retirement.
Jared was with us for a long time. It was sad.
Yeah, it was sad.
Well, we didn't kill him. In fact, John explicitly didn't kill him. Sorry, Mr. John?
Mr. John.
Mr. John.
You hear.
I look at Dom like Johnson.
Johnson to you.
It's Mr. Johnson.
All right, Mr. Johnson explicitly didn't kill the man.
I'm pretty sure it was that lady. That hot sexy lady over there.
Alexa.
Oh.
I just like set her name tag down on the bar.
Teddy Money writes that down on a cocktail napkin.
Yeah. He's like, well, yeah, I just, now Jared's stuck here. And he's like, and I don't really particularly like Jared. Jared's like, yeah, fuck you too.
Hey, wasn't he that sandwich guy?
Wait, is
You guys,
that like Jared's spirit
you guys
here?
look to your right, and like Jared's just sitting at the bar.
I grab him by the neck.
It like, yeah, you grab him.
I can grab spirit.
Yeah, you grab him. Yeah.
I say you've become part of the act now. You're gonna have to come with us.
I say, oh, you were just playing dead. I just start to choke him again.
You're not like choking.
He's like
reaching
past
choking
me
a guy.
to choke.
You're like choking a guy again, and he's like, like, and you like feel bones crunching. Like it feels like you're like choking a human again. He's like, ow, no, please stop. This fucking hurts. It's like now I gotta work this job forever. Fuck you.
I just do exactly the same thing, only with his spirit now.
It's not spirit. It's like he has a body again.
Oh, he has a body?
Yeah, but his other body's over there, decapitated.
I just keep holding. Are we in a Shadowland? Is that why this is happening? Where like his spirits kind of become?
I don't know.
Or is it something else?
Andy, do you ask? I mean, I guess you can't ask that out loud. Out of game, Landon, yes. Obviously, you're in a Shadowland. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I just didn't know this is something else weird going on. I just keep choking him.
You're in there proper. Okay, yeah. You just choke him. You kill him if you want.
No, not killing him. Just choking him.
Okay. Teddy Money's just reaching over his arm, eating beer nuts as he chokes the guy.
And I'm just like, all right, now you can take me to the ocean of ash.
Like that, the cowboy looks at you and he's like, "That fool can't take you to the ocean of ash."
Sounds like somebody knows who can.
He's like, "Fuck you, old man. I gotta live here forever."
Fuck you, old man. Somehow Teddy Money's now got popcorn and he's eating it. Watching this.
It's on the menu. You could have ordered it. Darren was all about movie theaters, so they definitely have pop. It's like crazy, all kinds of gourmet popcorns. And food. Yeah, there's like a huge restaurant in the lobby. There's like double staircases up to like half circle of elevators. There's like a lot of elevators, and then it looks like there's hallways and like more elevators.
I'm just like, so where is it?
It's like, I mean, you're gonna, someone's gonna have to take you there. I can't just tell you how to get there.
Somebody. So you're telling me you are useless.
I mean, are you talking to Jared or are you talking to the cowboy?
I'm talking to Jared.
Jared's like, I don't know. I can't. I don't know how to get there, man. You killed me for no reason. I fucking hate you.
I'm just like, I didn't kill you.
It's like,
I
well,
was
yeah,
deprived. I was
fucking Alexis
deprived.
killed me.
I was deprived of that pleasure.
Alexis killed me. You fucking bitch. It's like, fuck you, Jared. You know the rules. One of the elevators like bing and like opens up, and like a guy walks out, and he's like, really well dressed. He has like one of those like emo parts, like the emo haircut that's like a part, but like way in his face. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's like like young-ish. Um, and yeah, he's wearing like a pinstripe suit, but instead of it being black with white pinstripes, it's white with black pinstripes.
Yo.
Okay.
Um, he has like fancy cufflinks, and he wears silver, like shiny silver jewelry.
I point with both hands and I ask aloud to the table, "Is that Darren?"
I think that's someone.
The cowboy guy just like like puts his like face in his hand. He's like, can I help you?
I got a question.
He's like walking down the staircase, like it's like,
What?
I'm the manager. Um, is there something wrong here?
Why do
He
all
like
the
looks at Jared.
Why do all the dude employees in this hotel talk like bitches?
It's so great.
Is this making you happy,
So
Landon?
great. So what?
Is it making you happy? Is it
Yeah,
good?
it's making me happy.
He's like, he looks offended. It's like, I do not sound like that.
I mean, come on, Martin. What do you think
About what?
about these guys sounding like bitches?
I mean, we've been asking them some simple questions and none of them have given us a simple answer. So, I mean, I'm not gonna weigh in on either side, but I feel like we're being given the runaround. I don't know. I would follow.
No. Martin, trash boy.
I like
That's
they've
not what
been
I'm
giving
talking
us
about.
simple answers the entire time. It is like, is Darren here? No, he's not here. that's like our primary question. They keep saying
I
no.
meant they sound like bitches.
Look,
Go talk.
I didn't
Manager
I
boy,
didn't
talk.
offend you, and I don't mean to offend you, but this is Darren's tower, and there's a certain amount of respect that we demand on these premises.
And I interrupt him saying, so Darren's here.
No, you imbecile. Darren.
I get very angry very quickly.
I'm like, oh boy, it's the front lawn all over again.
He like he's like security. He like touches his ear and is like, security, I need you in the lobby. And he's like, look, I don't
I look
know.
at Jared. I'm like, so security, you're needed in the front lobby, and I just like point him towards the guy.
It's like they're not talking about me, man.
I'm like, you're not security.
It's like, no, we're like the parking lot guys.
You're just valet.
It's like, yeah, we're like the valets. They give us guns because it like, that's what they used to do at the tower. It's like a part of the experience, man. This thing doesn't even work.
I grab it, and I just I try to just spray it.
It like shoots BBs. It's like taka 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 taka, and they like like fall all over the floor. Jared looks embarrassed.
I'm just like, oh, Jared.
You died for this?
I'm just like, 100 years, Jared.
It's like 100 years, John.
And I like, bartender, a whiskey for Jared.
You feel bad for him now.
Thank God. The first time I've ever gotten justice in my entire life. The guy standing there in the suit's like, Jared, you're still on shift. You can't drink while you're on shift. It's like, fuck you, I'm having a drink.
Like, they can't fire you, can they?
It's like, oh, you're gonna be in trouble, Jared.
Wait, Mr. Manager. If a guest buys a drink, you must drink it. That would not be respectful.
Like, well, Jared isn't a guest.
But
And
we're buying
I-
a drink for Jared.
But it's fine. He'll just get a demerit. It's his decision.
I'm like, Jared, you know what? I really don't like you. But I really don't like that guy more.
It's like, yeah, that guy sucks.
I'm just like,
Jared, that's another demerit.
he says you can't have anything to drink, so I'm not going to let you have anything to drink. And then I just like dump the drink down his throat. Oh, I know you really don't want this drink. And I just keep dumping them down his throat.
He's like, oh, do those have, oh, don't feed him that. Jared starts to look weird.
He turns red, gets big.
Yeah, he like gets bigger.
And I just set Jared down, pat him on the back, and say, you have a good day, Jared.
He looks like he's like, yeah.
I hand him back his BB gun.
He's like, thanks, John. You like hand him back his BB gun, and he just like lunges for the bartender and starts like drinking his blood. The bartender's like, ah! Like screaming in bloody murder, and then like the manager guy's like, we need security now. We need security now. We have a breach. We have a breach. Like vents open up in the ceiling and start to like pour like black gas into the air.
Oh.
I just, helmet on.
The manager like looks frantic. It's like, no, I'm in here. I'm in here. I'm still in here. He starts to like freak out. The gunslinger guy like gets up and like walks out a door, and it like closes behind it. He like walks through a door that you guys didn't know was there. It like is literally a secret door. Like behind the bar or something. And then yeah, like all the vampires start to like freak out and like frantically run around the room and like pound on the walls. And
What's
now like the
Alexa
security
doing?
gates come down. She's like clawing at the inside of the door that's like a blast door now, and she's like tearing chunks of like steel out of it with her fingernails.
Is this gas filling the room from the top to the bottom, or is it just like falling to the ground? And like, what is the thickness?
It looks like the room is filling up very quickly with this gas.
Is it affecting us?
It does. I mean,
Don't-
who has matter sight? I guess that's just you.
Yeah, that's
Dom?
just
Or
me.
you have that too, Cosmos.
No.
It's 1 dot, right? That matter state?
Yeah, one dot.
I've got matter state.
Hot
Okay.
dog.
Yeah.
I probably don't use it. I feel like I don't use it. I don't know matter enough.
I definitely do. use it.
It is like a poisonous gas that also has magic on it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grab the bottle of drinks he poured us.
We're still in the city, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna reach over and touch the wall. I like lean over towards the nearest wall, and I like reach out and I touch it, and I lean close, and I reach in my pocket and I grab my magic talisman and I kind of like I rub it like a worry stone, and I murmur to the wall and I'm like, it's okay. Fortunately, there's a valve that opens. The gas is routed accidentally to a different room in the building, next door. And I'm going to, I don't know, I think this is either space or forces effect. I'm gonna go I'm gonna use space for the like range effect, and I'm gonna use forces to operate a remote device that like redirects, that like shunts the gas to a different area of the building, like operate a remote valve or something. Dig it?
Okay. Yes, but you get the very same vibe that Dom got.
Okay,
And
my spell is
your
eaten.
magic gets choked before it's
Okay.
able to grow.
Petty Money is gonna pour 2 of those blood drinks.
You can give me a roll here, Andy. You have space, so you can roll that.
Okay.
I guess it would
Plus
be
anything?
like intelligence plus space.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird, dude. You're gonna need to get some occult. It's too
Yeah.
wild.
I know. 1.
Okay. Yeah, it's some kind of like there's magic here that is keeping you from casting spells.
Gotcha.
It's like powerful magic.
I'm just gonna walk to like the wait. Where are the? So the gates came down in this restaurant, or like in the whole entire lobby, bar, and restaurant. Like the whole. It's just like one big room now.
Yeah, it looks like you can't get out of the building, but no other exits were barred.
I want to grab the supervisor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, like the hallways had double doors that like closed on their own, and then you heard like locking noises.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my 2 drinks over to Alexa, who's clawing out the door. And I want to say, nice to meet you.
Does anybody not have a helmet?
Everybody should have a helmet.
Does the light armor have a helmet?
They all have.
Yes.
They're all environmental. So
All right. I think my helmet normally looks like a bowler cap, so I guess that deploys some kind of, I don't know, shield or something.
Face
It should be like
okay.
an old gas mask.
Like
or
a World War II
an
It
gas
was like a World War I gas mask.
Yes, or like what's the long nosed fucking
They didn't use gas
Plague
masks in
mask.
World War I.
Yeah,
Plague
like
doctor mask.
oh yeah, they
Plague
did.
doctor mask.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
well,
One. Yeah,
they
that's where,
definitely use gas masks.
that's where the gases came from.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
trench warfare.
Yeah.
Everyone frantically Googles World War I gas mask.
Yeah.
I was gonna say either like a plague mask
It's-
or like a fencing mask,
The World War I gas mask is the one from fucking Hellboy.
or just like a Guy Fawkes
Or-
mask. Like it's just like a mask, but like obviously it's your helmet.
Right.
Plague mask would be super cool though.
Yeah, it would.
My safety glasses just grow downwards to form like a facial mask, and my my high vis hat just grows so it's a coif like a whole helmet.
Yeah, yours is totally like your like standard construction like breather, and then you
Yeah.
just have like
You,
iPro on.
you know, Teddy Money just puts his hood up and then turns into a little fucking helmet hood.
No, you
Oh.
have that little. He has a little underwater breathing thing. Remember? So you just like you just pull one of those out and put it in your mouth.
I want to grab the supervisor.
Okay. He is not super close to you.
Well, I'm going
You just
to
gonna
him.
like
I'm-
run
yeah,
over to him and grab him.
Yeah.
So Alexa, when you getting off of work?
She's like screaming bloody murder and like tearing her hands
Never.
apart, trying to rip this door. Yeah, she like screams at you, never, with like tears in her mascara running down her face. And then she like turns around, and starts trying to tear the door apart again.
Maybe just relax, have a drink.
You're just like with a
Best
little.
drinks in town.
You just relax and have a drink.
It's the best drinks in town.
You like stand up. The manager like gets blurry. And then
Going
he
to
like
match. I wanna
runs like
match his blurriness.
he like goes to like run. Sure, yeah, you turn on celerity also, so you could
Okay.
like see him moving normally.
I have quick
Um,
sight too, so I can like already see him without even having to turn it on.
he takes like 5 steps and then like stops, and everyone else can see him like get blurry for a second and then stop, and then he like grabs his throat, and you can see his like throat is like turning, like his veins are turning black from like his, it looks like chest and neck upward.
Is he like standing in this? Like, is this? Where's the smoke? Like,
It is everywhere.
okay.
So you guys all have helmets on, so you're fine. But yeah, like it filled the room very quickly, and all of the vampires are dying very quickly. The one that was like choke, like Jared is also dying.
Okay. I want to grab the supervisor. I don't care about Jared anymore.
The supervisor's like, "What? You killed me. I hate you. Fuck you."
I am going to the wall and placing a fusion block on the wall. Stepping
Okay.
just far enough away and blowing the wall up.
Okay, where is this fusion?
Like towards the elevators where the doors closed, so I can go through to the elevators. Because I'm assuming that's the way that we need to go.
Okay. You take the manager over to the double doors and put a fusion block on the double doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say out loud, I bet we're gonna get blamed for all this mess too.
Hey, Alexa, if you when you do get off, give me a call. And he hands her the napkin that he was writing on earlier. I gotta go.
She's like literally dead at this point.
Put the napkin in her hand.
Okay. You
Follow Big Joan.
Follow John. The manager is dead.
He's like dead?
Yeah, he's like his veins are black. He's like, fuck you, I hate you, and just like dies while you're choking him.
Ugh, I just turn off the fucking satchel charge. The fusion block. God damn it.
God damn it.
Maybe
Put the fusion block back.
maybe we should follow the Yankee then. Looks like everybody else died.
He's gone. That guy's gone.
I'm just like, the elevators are through this door. Do we want to, like, what's did the cowboy know where Darren was?
He said someone did. And he said he ain't here. But still down to go to the
He
top
said
and
Darren. He said Darren wasn't here.
But somebody
But
who
he
knows.
said he was. He said he was also looking for Darren, and then Cosmos was like, "Well, why are you still here if you know Darren's not here?" And he just like didn't answer.
And I think he knows where these suits came from. But yeah, I'm with you, John. Let's go to the top and jump.
I'm just like, so he works for Magnacorp. All right.
Yeah, Magnavox. That's it.
I try to pry open this door.
Magna dick.
Okay. How buff are you?
I'm not that buff. I'm probably not buff enough to pry open this door if all these vampires couldn't do it. I effectively have 5 strength.
Okay, no. Unfortunately, you're not buff enough.
And I can like, I have 3 potence and 2 strength, so not very strong. But I just have like, I could spend some blood to be strong.
Yeah, not quite buff. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could if you buffed your strength and rolled, you could maybe get there.
Yeah, but no,
But I mean, they're
not
clearly made to keep vampires in.
Well, maybe if we wait long enough, whoever turned on the gas is gonna come here, right?
Oh, the gas like sucks out of the room almost immediately after all the vampires are dead. It, like,
Are they
reverse
just like
airflow,
ashed, or are they just a bunch of dead bodies on the ground?
They're like corpses with their like skin is all like black now.
I look through the supervisor's pockets for like a key card, or
They're not black. They're like charcoaly. Yeah. I mean, he has a key card.
I just take it.
'Kay.
I step on his throat.
Okay. It just like crunches and his head like falls off. It's like lava rock.
Who's incompetent now?
Not him. He's dead.
I look to Dom. To
Yeah.
Martin. I looked at
Yeah.
Martin and I'm like, you get us through this door.
Will do. I touch my hands to the door. I'm gonna try to cast a spell again, even though I know that it was eaten up before. I want to try to overwhelm it. Whatever the force is eating it. I'm just gonna try to turn the door into soap bubbles.
Okay.
It's like Mr. Clean is still here.
Almost.
Well, soap bubbles dissipate.
Maybe I really like the idea of like Dom's like a huge The Cleaner fan. Like he really likes the comic books.
I've got a tattoo of him on my stomach.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like we don't know that yet in game, but like out of game, like he's like a huge The Cleaner fan. Like he's got all the comic books, he's got all the t-shirts.
Whenever we end up at Don's place, we're gonna find it all.
Watched all the movies.
my place got destroyed in the nuke.
The cleaner's tied up in his like basement.
Oh, that's where the cleaner's
That's where he's
been?
been the whole time.
It's not weird. You're making it weird.
He's in like a perfect matter shield, so that's how he survived the nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Look at me. I got the cleaner in stasis.
He's a collectible.
Yeah. He's gonna make sure everything stays clean forever. Yeah, I'm gonna try to overwhelm the force that ate my magic before. I'm gonna dump some mana in it. 1 mana.
I'm gonna dump some mana. 1 mana.
I mean, I've been using up my mana to avoid paradox. I'm running out.
Oh, one thing I want to add that I didn't before. Cosmos, you have mind sight. Almost every vampire here had a mind effect casted on them.
Like they're being controlled.
Yes, except for the manager. And Jared, because he was a ghost.
Interesting.
Is he dead?
His like weird like blood sac body thing that was forming dies, and then he like comes back again, and he's just like watching you guys.
I just looked to him. Can you help us get through this door?
Does the
Take-
spell I cast not work?
Will you stop trying to choke me to death?
If you get me through the fucking door, I'll think about it.
Okay.
I can guarantee
I'll
you, if
try.
you don't get me through that door,
It's like, okay, I'll try. He like walks over to the door and he's like, did you? Oh yeah, do you have his key card?
yeah,
Okay, give me that.
hand him the key card.
He like walks over to the door and then like looks at you and then like crouches down to the base of the door and like slides it what looks like wood away, and it's like a control panel, and he like presses some buttons and then like puts the key card up to like a screen, and it's like manager override, and the door like like unlocks.
I just like look down to the supervisor. I was like, oh man, who's the idiot now? Open the door.
You open the door. Jared's like goes to hand you the key card and is like, you're gonna hit me?
So you go have a drink on me, Jared.
He's like, I'd like to, but I have a feeling they'll gas me again if I do that.
Look around, Jared. Ain't nobody left to gas you.
He's like, no, they're definitely watching us right now.
I'll
Who?
come.
The hotel managers.
Oh, good. Take me to them.
I definitely don't know where they are.
How come none of your friends came back?
He's like, but I might know how to get to this Ash place.
Take me to where those cameras go.
He's like, you mean like the security feed room?
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh, okay. He's like, they can just like they could be on a plane to Thailand and be watching that, right? You know that, right?
I once jumped out of a plane into Thailand.
Like they probably have a guy that's like way more incompetent than me work in that room. I'm just trying to be serious.
When we find that out, maybe we'll go to Thailand then.
It's like, I don't know if we're ever gonna. I mean, I'm definitely never leaving, but I don't know if you guys are gonna leave either. It's like, you guys know who Darren was, right?
Don't know, don't care.
It's like, oh okay, fine.
He's just a name on the list.
Okay, fine. I get you're like the no shit, don't give no shits kind of attitude kind of guy, but I'm telling you, like, this place is like an actual, like, real life, like haunted house. Like, that's the whole thing. That's the theme here. That's like the attraction. That's why it's like a theme park now. and like Darren had magical powers. So this place, like a lot of people think Darren's still here, but he's just like in the walls or something. I don't know.
So you're saying if we burn the walls down, he'll come out?
I don't know if that's how it works, but I mean, I guess you could try that if you want. I mean, maybe if you burn the place down, I'm not stuck here for eternity. So sure, if you want to do that, that sounds good to me.
I look to everybody else.
Sounds
Should we just
like
burn it down? Smoke them
don't-
out?
I don't
Makes sense to
think
me.
that's gonna work. But
sounds like a good time.
I hate to be a naysayer.
He's like, I mean, I don't know how much you know about like magic and stuff, but like this place has a really high tech security system, and like it's also has like there's weird magical things going on here. You know what I mean?
I'm just like, magic isn't real. And I just, just like,
He's
pull
like,
out.
he's like, you just killed me 3 times.
I completely ignore him.
I was a vampire.
Like, bam, what?
He's like, oh my god. I can't believe
Jared,
I'm stuck with you
hey
forever.
Jared, he's deaf. He can't even hear you, man. You're arguing with yourself.
He's just like, I can't believe I'm stuck with you forever.
This guy's having the worst work day ever.
I want to ask Alfred, how do I destroy this tower?
Alfred's like, sir, can I have access to your spheres?
So Alfred knows that I'm a retard.
Oh, okay.
Like,
He's like,
Alfred would be like smart. He would have to be like, okay, this is what you got to do without being like actually telling me what I have to do.
I mean, you don't have those powers though, so you literally can't
Yeah.
do it. So like, ugh. Okay, so yeah, I mean, he's like,
I didn't bring the right equipment to do this.
yeah, he's like, there are.
Unless I can do it with 3 fusion blocks, I can't do it.
Yeah, you don't have the requisite salvo to destroy the entire building, sir.
I just turned to him like, I am not equipped to blow this building up right now. We would need some supplies.
Hey, I know a guy.
I look at Martin. How about you?
How about me? What? I could probably
You-
take down the building.
I thought you meant me too.
I mean,
how
it-
about
almost
your hands there?
I look at my hands.
I just
I don't-
assume you're the demolitions guy.
I
Your
am
hands
the
are already
demolitions
like
guy.
blown up like a demolitions guys would be, and you've gotten us through every like solid thing.
Yeah. And you know, if I like wave my hands, stuff would work. I could do it. We could just do it the old-fashioned way. Every building has to have supports, and you know, supports, they're kind of crucial.
Dude, guys, this is gonna be so cool. You're gonna blow up the building, and I'm gonna jump off the top. Everyone's gonna wish they were at this party.
You're gonna base jump off an exploding building.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's the money zone.
A building like this, the supports are probably going to be on the most stress near the bottom floor. We're just going to have to destabilize them. Do we have anything that can explode? Silly question. Do we
Yes.
have a large amount of chemicals?
You all have a fusion block.
Yes, you guys all have 1 fusion block, and Landon has 3.
I go back to the bar and get some cocktail napkins, and I kind of toss them on the ground I say, someone draw for me.
Cocktail napkins.
Uh-oh, cocktail napkins are coming back, bro.
Oh my god, the crossover.
Oh.
Someone draw for me. I can't work the pen.
I take the pen.
I wanna do some math about where I need to place these fusion blocks to make the tower fall down using normal
I'm terrible
structure.
at this. I don't know how math works.
Yeah, I know. I'm just explaining to you. I'm just telling you what numbers to write down and what to draw.
You like tell me what to write, and I like do get the annotations wrong.
I'm like, no.
After a minute, I'm like, this is somebody else do this. I don't do this thing.
Dog,
This is not my area.
dog, come here. Take this pen in your mouth.
It's all
What about the girl? Just make the girl do it.
Oh yeah, I
Make-
came to the hacker girl. I'm like, you seem like you've been to school.
You know numbers.
okay. Yeah. She like looks at the dog and the dog's like, ugh. Okay, fine. Give me the pen.
Finally.
Okay. I have crafts with a specialty in stonework and steelwork.
Perfect.
I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to knock down a skyscraper. Now they're already on extreme pressure, so I imagine it's going to be pretty easy. I just have to figure out where to put the bomb.
Just a couple of 747s.
Ouch! Ouch!
We really, I like. We just keep getting more and more unsubtle. Like our original plan was to be subtle, and we're just keep doubling every session. It's doubled down.
Yeah, fuck that stuff.
We're just doubling down every session.
Listen, yeah, but
Yeah,
this-
like you
this
guys'
is-
best plan is to fucking level the building.
In the hopes that
Look at
it'll
that.
smoke the guy out.
like imagine if you walked into a dungeon in D&D and you're like, the way we solve this problem is by
Blow it up.
blowing it up.
Okay,
Clearly, you guys have never played D&D with Dom.
yes, that is my plan almost every time. Flood the dungeon, set it on fire, or blow it up. Yeah. What do you want me to roll to make this plan?
Academics and
I think what he's saying
intelligence.
is he doesn't want you to roll.
It's definitely
With, like, a-
intelligent.
I'm thinking intelligence craft because I'm trying to figure out the
Or yeah, intelligence craft that works. Yeah,
because I'm looking at the skyscraper like a massive machine, and I'm finding the weak points in it.
I mean, your
Somebody
sites
has
don't work here. I guess that's
Nope.
important. Your guys' sites don't work.
Somebody has that site. I'm pretty sure it's Cosmos.
I have matter sight too.
On the
Oh,
suit.
The structural
The weak
structural
point.
weakness.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have like Does the suits work? Our magic site doesn't work, but the suit site works.
The suits.
That's
work.
craft 3. All you need is craft 3.
Yeah, I got craft 3.
Oh,
Yep.
do you craft 3, Dom?
Gives you weakness.
I have craft 2,
Yeah, I got craft 3.
Ah,
but I have a specialty in stonework and
Yeah.
steelwork.
Cosmo has +1 to demolitions, and it shows where the weaknesses are in the buildings.
alrighty.
And, like,
Yeah.
So I think probably between the two of us, we can just figure out
like-
where to put the bomb.
Yeah.
Teddy-
It's very
Teddy
easy
Money-
for the
Teddy Money to the AI tells them where it would be.
exactly.
Yo,
Yeah.
Teddy Money.
Hey Teddy.
Yeah,
Hey Teddy.
yeah.
I know the answer to this question. I can just show you guys.
Hey,
And,
hey, trash
got the
boy. Teddy
blueprints.
Money says he could show us.
Oh, that'd be much easier.
Well, I guess you heard him say he could show us, but I just wanted to say it again.
Yeah, you just wanted to be included.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We just stand there for about 3 minutes saying yeah.
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 Just look at episode King of the Hill.
Yeah. So okay, you guys are able to relatively easily figure out how and where to put these fusion blocks to try and get the building to crumble.
All right. I'm like, how long is this going to take?
I mean, you ever seen a car crash? Usually it goes by pretty quick.
So how long is that? 30 seconds?
It's gonna take as long as it
When you
takes
set
me
it
to
up.
get
How
to
long
the
does it take you
roof.
to set this up?
It's gonna take like 3 or 4 minutes, maybe.
I
No,
look
it's
up.
going to take a long time. This building is very large, and you have to place them far apart.
Oh, we have to place multiple bombs. Like, I don't know, a
Yeah.
couple of hours.
A couple hours.
It's a big building.
I just like look up into the ceiling at wherever a camera is and say, "You got a couple hours."
You got a couple hours.
Dom, if you hear, come out. Or what? Darren, if you hear, come out.
Darren, if you're here, come out.
You got a couple hours.
All right, let's get started.
All right. So I think we're gonna pause here because we're 5
Yeah.
to 10. It's a good stopping point. So yeah, we will resume next week, and you guys will place your fusion blocks.
Oh god.
So
This seems like not not the best way to go about this, but I don't have a better plan. So.
That's been the story of this whole trip, I think.
Yeah.
Let's figure out the worst plan and let's put it all in. Let's go all in on the worst plan.
Yeah, I love like it was like the answer was just magic, and then as soon as it was like no magic, it was like all right, we gotta blow this place up.
Well, I mean, I've only got 2 things on my character sheet. One is magic, and the other is blowing things up.
Look,
Yeah.
Okay, all right, well that's obvious progression for you then.
My 2 things are magic and knives, so you know.
And I looked around. There
Shouldn't be much
there
against
doesn't
towers.
seem to be anything I can drive in this room. So.
And I used intimidation and brute strength, and it didn't help. So
We've tried all our other tools, man. We're out of options.
We've tried the 8 tools that we have.
Most well-equipped group I think we've ever had.
Look, we literally watched the guy who was trying to give us information go out a door, but we were like, "No, we're not gonna look at that door. Try that. We're gonna blow this place up. Fuck it."
we're stubborn.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah, no, you guys are all. It's sick, actually. Kind of, it's like a group mentality. It's dope.
This party is actually somehow really good.
It's just
This
like we
shouldn't be
choose a
good.
path. Some of us are like, nah, we shouldn't do that path. But then, like, as soon as we're like, all right, we're doing that path, everybody's in.
Yeah,
Even if
exactly.
they were like, nah, I don't want to do this, but all right, I'm in, I guess.
Focus. Focus. Once you've committed, it only depends there on how fast you can get to the destination. The journey then is committing.
I found the stats for the grenades.
Yo.
Oh man, yeah,
The
those are
multi
ridiculous.
grenades.
I will be right back. But if other people have to leave, I understand. And GG. But I'll be right back after this.
Good sesh.
Okay.
So I don't know who picked up multi grenades. I think you all get them. I think you all got 3 or something. I hope you wrote it
Yeah.
down. You can, if somebody wants to write this down, you can set setting them to red produces like a fire explosion grenade that ignites flammable objects. It does 12
Incendiary.
lethal damage. Yeah, it's
12 lethal.
incendiary. It does 12 lethal. The blue setting does, it's like an electricity explode, like shock, like electricity. It
Okay.
does 20 bashing and ignoring the soak of any non-magical metallic armor.
Of non-metal armor?
Non-magical metallic armor.
Okay. Okay.
The white setting is concussion grenade. It does 20 bashing, and all targets in the blast range must resist knockdown at difficulty 3. The black setting inflicts cold damage, 20 bashing, and an intense cold temporarily reduces dexterity of all victims in range by 2 dots, unless the player succeeds a reflexive stamina plus athletics roll. Difficulty 3. If it reduces your dex to 0, you are frozen in place and cannot move.
Stamina plus what roll?
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
You get the dex back at 1 dot per hour.
Okay.
The ice ones are like really good.
Okay, I got him.
The green setting emits poison that inflicts no damage, but every living being in range must test for exposure to a toxin comparable to
Coal snake venom.
That's arrow frog venom.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does not become weaker at a distance. Everyone within 10 yards is affected equally.
Okay.
You can recharge these grenades with 6 motes or mana or blood, whatever you want to replace them with. 6 of your power stat, whatever it is.
Okay. I wrote
and then
power
there's
in all caps.
beige setting is the Oobleck grenade.
Okay.
It responds like Oobleck, like magical Oobleck. However, the storyteller decides it works.
Okay.
Literally, the more they move, the slower, the harder it is for them to move. As Oobleck is. But it's like magical Oobleck. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got him. All right, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go to bed before work tomorrow. I will see you all
man.
later.
Have a good night.
Bye. Jesus Christ, this game. This is just out of control. Hey, he didn't tell us how much XP we get. He tried to cheap us our XP.
I think he said he'd be right back. I need to get fixed to finish the last sheet. We're like 1 sheet away from having a better sheet. Something happened to Groovy, and now it's not working anymore. It says we're not in the right region.
Trying to hack Groovy.
We need to play some more duos at some point.
Oh, I know. We haven't played this for so long. Did they release any updates while I've been gone?
No.
Bad.
Did you ever see New Mutants? The new like X-Men movie?
I must have, I would guess. Maybe not. One like a bunch of younger actors.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think I watched it. Like I think it's been on when I'm in the room, but I'm watching it.
Oh, they updated the DoorDash terms of service,
Oh yeah.
probably because the whatever thing passed.
So they
Thought
gonna
they got shut down.
chip the drivers?
Oh no, it passed. They're not considered employees.
Yeah, okay, that's what I meant. That's pretty fucked.
I can't believe it passed. Like I don't like.
Excuse me.
You let my dog up here, man. I'm back. Well, you want to play a duo, or are you going to bed soon?
I gotta go to bed. I'm trying to wait for George to come back. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. But yes, I do want to play a duo, but no, I can't. That was the answer I was going for.
It's fucked up. Trump loyalists elevated to powerful roles at the Pentagon after firing. They removed a bunch of senior defense officials and just
Yeah,
it's kind of fucked up.
yeah, it is.
Texas lieutenant governor offering up $1 million for voter fraud evidence. That will never be given out.
There was that woman who voted twice for Trump in 2016.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I like the idea that they're gonna get the wrong
Right,
voter fraud evidence and be like,
right,
because that's how it always works.
right.
I'm back.
There you are. You didn't tell us how much XP.
He's still not gonna.
And he's still not gonna.
What a
Oh,
dick.
my bad. Derp. That was a good one. I'll do 6.
Oh, yeah.
Going big. So we're
We
at
got
22.
Yeah. Hotel California got 6. Boom.